Anybody watching this probably doesn't care. We're going to go ahead and get started, but first, let's go around the table and introduce everybody.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Hope, the level 1 bard, level 2 rogue.
I'm Gemma. I'm playing Kaylin, all cleric, I guess.
And then I'm Steven. I'm playing Asher, the Conjuration Wizard.
I am Mike playing Vladrin, the Furbolg Paladin of Helm.
And I'm Ken, the evil DM. Today we're starting up where we left off, doing a bit of... you've spent a week in Siliqui's Demences, or big underground palace, just kind of like hanging out. You've been doing a lot of research and stuff.
Making potions.
You've been training on your new item that is a gift from Siliqui. If you will hand that down, that is it completed the night before you're set to leave. Also, the night before you're set to leave, there's a brief party. All of the children, save 7 of them, have been sent to homes.
Sent to homes or made, found their homes?
Found their homes and sent to where they actually belong.
Okay.
We already went over how that went out.
So the majority of these kids were napped.
Yes, and parents made to forget they even had kids at one time or another.
Dreadful.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I know.
During that time, you, Kaylin, have a brief conversation. That is your name, right?
Kaylin.
Yeah, Kaylin, yeah.
You have a brief conversation with Siliqui, in which time she no longer thinks you're after her man. But she does think that it's very difficult to be a drow elf above ground, and she gives you something that she used to use to get about. She says this hasn't been seen in the world in over 500 years, so no one should be on the lookout for it.
That's nice.
Okay.
But it does have a name.
Just nice.
And she passes that down to you.
Just anyone gets too close, just spray in the eyes.
I was picturing those little tiger.
By the way,
or the
all
kitty
of these
ears.
things require attunement, or those two do. Your last evening with Emin, you catch her while just as you're falling asleep, replacing your longsword in your armor. When do you mention that you see her changing out your longsword with one she was keeping under the bed?
Once she starts unbuckling, I'm assuming it's not on my person.
It's not on your person. At this moment.
Jokes aside. If I see she's replacing it, seeing how the
she's not the most stealthy person.
Honestly, the longsword is not as good as my dagger is.
Right.
So the longsword would not be of any
She is
particular...
replacing it with another longsword, one that almost gleams even though you're just being lit the room by candlelight at the moment.
Kind of lean up just a little bit.
She goes, "Oh, damn, you've caught me." She says, I hate to say it, but that thing you carry on your back is garbage.
Oh, it's fine. Garbage needs to be thrown in the trash.
She goes, "Well, I wasn't going to throw it away. I was just going to leave this as a surprise for you, but since you caught me, it's something I've never used it, never needed to, but I took it off of somebody who, well, let's just say they were bad."
They weren't using it well.
She says, "I don't think the weapon itself is intrinsically bad.
Really cool.
It just has a bad name."
What kind of bad name?
She says it's called Marauder.
Marauder. Sounds like a traveling sword, some sort of a...
She says, well, it's got a very specific command word. But, and she tells you all about it.
Thanks. Speak long into the night.
Well, yeah. Actually, yeah, and then she leaves.
Okay.
What? She leaves?
Because you've got an early start tomorrow.
Oh, she doesn't want to wear them out?
They love you. They love you.
Were we gonna address Hope framing the innkeeper for
Oh
devil worship?
Oh yeah. You wanted to do that role.
Remember, because when we ended, we said what we were gonna do for a week, and one of the things that Asher brought up to Hope is I had the vials that were dotties. And one of the horns, the hooves, and the vocal cord.
Oh, right.
There was the innkeep.
And then the innkeep that sold her out. And
the only risk to that is you don't feel like it's safe to go outside at the moment.
Yeah. I'd use disguise self.
But that only lasts for an hour, and it's more than an hour just to get to the inn. Now, if you want to send these people out to go do something, you have a feeling Valadrin might not be too keen.
Yeah.
Because framing a semi-innocent man for devil worship might be...
I don't think
Well, frame him. I'm
either
sure
of
he's
us.
guilty.
No, I would
think
not
either
ask
of us
either.
would
I would not
to
ask
be honest-
either our cleric or our paladin.
in all fairness, and I was the one that gave her the idea.
Right.
Can
So,
I be attuned to this already?
you can she gave it to you the night before you're ready to leave.
So yeah, you'd be attuned by the day of.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And you can discuss and tell everybody what you're capable of now, if you like. No presents for Asher, as far as you know.
He gets a teleportation thing.
That's something he already had.
I had that from day one.
And that's technically party treasure, right?
And I'm okay with it, though. I don't need magic stuff.
So, roll back a little bit. You can try and get out there and do something.
Okay.
Where are you going to try and hide those strange vials, and who are you going to leave a note with?
To be honest, I would spend 3 days doing it. Day 1, doing reconnaissance. Day 2, telling Hope what I found. And then day 3, actually planting the stuff, and then telling, the guard.
Okay, so reconnaissance on the inn, it's not exactly a high-class inn.
Yeah.
There's lots of places to hide stuff.
Okay.
It seems to be only have 2 staff.
Okay.
One is the halfling who runs the place, and one is the human woman who kind of runs it by night and does most of the cooking in the afternoon.
The halfling was the one that squealed, correct?
Yes.
Does he have a...
He was just doing his civic duty.
Did he
never promised any of you that this was like a hole-in-the-wall or Casablanca like Jack's Place restaurant where you're safe from the underworld or above ground. So
no, that's fine. You get what you get. It goes all the way around. But if do I know where his sleeping quarters is?
Yes, it's one of the few single rooms on the top floor.
Okay. During my days of reconnaissance, is there a house key that they use, or master key?
There's only 2 common rooms for people. Those aren't keyed.
Okay.
There's a front door key.
Okay.
And you haven't exactly seen him pull out his room key.
Okay.
You can try and get your little dog or somebody to try and scout it when he goes there at night.
And that's what I would do.
When he turns in about 4 in the morning.
Yeah, so then that's what I would have Vincent do. So just so that I could get a good look at it, so that when he goes back to his shift, I'd be able to conjure up a duplicate, open, go into his stuff, and then place it.
Okay, you'd have to actually get a key to conjure the duplicate.
No, because I can do the conjuration thing. So if I can use Vincent's eyes when he's going to pull his key out, pull it out, and I can see it, then I could make a duplicate of it.
Okay, so you've given yourself 3 days to do this. Make a perception roll on the first day.
First day, come on, baby. Dicks. Total of 5.
You beat him.
Woo!
He rolled garbage.
Okay.
The first day
he drops the key.
He's like pulling it out of his pocket, and there's like the ring is stuck, and it pulls out like a couple coins that he's dropped in there, and when it all starts to fall around, he kind of like bobbles the key and drops it on the ground and starts scooping it all up together. In the meantime, Vincent goes,
yeah. I'd have.
What have you got there?
And I would have Vincent pick up the keys and kind of just do the whole, like, here you go kind of thing. So he's like, oh, look, I'm helping, but
And
really
then-
I'm getting
and
a
then
good
the
look.
halfling, who let this dog in here?
Oh, sorry, that's my dog.
I thought you weren't staying at the inn anymore.
Oh, I just need some time away from everyone else, you know?
No, I don't know, but that's fine. Actually, that's not his accent, but forget it. He's about to go to jail. The next day, you're gonna come back after and try and conjure this key.
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna try and make your way up to his room?
I'd probably go up to his room whenever he's actually downstairs.
He's downstairs from about 2 in the afternoon till about 4 in the morning.
Cool. So what I would do is that during that time, I would pick a time where it's a little busy. At whatever time.
Dinner rush, like 6 o'clock. Yeah.
As soon as it gets busy, I'll go up there. If anyone is even remotely nearby, I'll just use fog cloud.
That won't attract attention. Make a stealth roll.
So as soon as I get found out, that's when I would do it. But if I don't get found out, apparently I don't. A 21 stealth.
That's
Hope
pretty
has been
good.
giving you lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your hiding in plain sight and sneaky lessons have been paying off as you disappear into the shadows and shimmy along the wall.
Yeah.
And what's up with this crazy weather? Make it just an Arcana check to see how well you made the key.
Not bad. It's Arcana 24. 22.
Excellent. Yeah, pops the lock on the door.
Go in there. If he has a foot locker or something, I'm just gonna put it under a bunch of clothes and stuff, wrap it up in socks or something.
He's got a wardrobe.
Okay.
It's about comes up to about chest level on you.
Okay. If he has a wardrobe,
By the way, everything in this room is halfling size.
Cool.
So.
He has a wardrobe though, right?
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of the drawers, and does it have enough space at the bottom or whatnot where you could put these small vials? Because they're not big; they're this big, right?
The umbilical cord is a small bottle.
Okay.
What was it?
It was horns and hooves of the other two.
Yeah. The hooves are in a very large mason
Oh, shit.
jar.
Okay.
So that's, like this.
Okay. Then, what else does he have in his room? Because I'm going to need a really good description of his room so I can figure out where I'm going to put it.
Well, there's a bed that sits about 4 inches off the floor. There's about a 4-inch gap under the bed frame to the
Okay.
ground. You see a few dust bunnies peeking out from underneath it. Evidently, whoever cleans doesn't bother to clean under his bed. It's probably him. There is a chest of drawers that comes up to about knee level on you.
Okay.
And other than that, there is a long pole with a wick on the end, and a chandelier above you, and a carpet on the floor.
Okay, so you say he doesn't clean underneath his bed.
Yeah, and
So-
also you don't see anything resembling a strong box or anything in here either. So
That's fine, I'm being quick. So I'm just going to mage hand the bottles underneath his bed.
all right, so if you'll have to lift up the bed to get the big one under there.
That's fine.
Okay,
So then I'll lift and then mage hand it underneath. Just putting them about maybe
give me a strength check.
easy peasy. Nope.
So you're like, what is your strength, by the way?
I'm a 10.
You're able to lift it,
Okay.
but when you take one hand away to manipulate the mage hand, since it is a somatic spell, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
you slip because it's a little dirty, very dusty, and a little greasy from
Gross.
cooking grease, seemingly making its way in here. And again, he's never cleaned in here.
Okay.
So your hand slips, and there's a loud thud as the bed slams to the ground, just as you put the last bottle under there.
Okay, so yeah, put it in there and then I'm going to run out and then lock the door.
Okay, make another stealth check.
18.
Despite the noise, you do see no one who is a guest of the inn seems to have noticed, but something seems to be pricking at the back of the mind of the halfling, and he's desperately looking up on the top floor for where that loud thud came from.
Okay.
But he doesn't see you, it seems.
Cool. Then yeah.
And so day 2, you beat feet out of it.
Beat feet out, and then day 3, I'm assuming we would have made some friends with the whole getting rid of all the kids and stuff, and like finding the right homes.
Not you specifically, Philadrin did.
Then I would have asked Veladrin for one of his contacts that we
You
would have
really
made.
only have the one.
Gleason.
Okay. Then yeah.
Gleason's my man.
Then
So you're gonna go bother Gleason during working hours, I assume.
Yeah.
Daylight hours.
Yeah.
Kaylin tested that. We tried it.
So you go during daylight hours.
Mhm.
Gleason seems reasonable enough. He's definitely a law enforcement type. You think his reaction towards you would be quite improved if you look like a law enforcement type and not a finger waggler
okay.
or an accountant, which you
Fair.
kind of resemble both.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need you to make a persuasion roll
Okay.
to see if he, just to see for general, you laying out your story on his front doorstep. Wow, that is like the 4th 15 you've rolled in a row.
It's the weighted, it's
Next
the weighted
half
dice.
it's just
I
gonna
have
be all
one more of
ones.
those and that dice is banned for the rest of the day.
So yeah, 19.
So he gets over his dislike for you out of general principle. And
Happens often.
takes enough notes. Now, he does tell you he's not strictly speaking a law enforcement officer.
That's fine.
Himself?
I figured since, he's the contact of our contact, that he would know what contact's a contact about the
Yeah,
issues.
he has contacts amongst the constabulary,
Mhm.
and he actually knows specifically one of the main investigators in Baldur's Gate out of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
So he says he will pass your tip along. He will also tell you that despite the recent troubles, worshipping Asmodeus is not necessarily a crime in Baldur's Gate.
Noted.
He says it's frowned upon, but he also says there's enough people of power who do it
2 check marks.
that it may actually improve his standing. Because he doesn't know everybody but he does say there is a seedy underbelly to the aristocracy in Baldur's Gate. As much as he would like to believe otherwise, this may actually help the little man. He says that in the least racially offensive way possible.
Okay.
He says, but it is good to know that this is... And he says, how did you find out?
And then that's when I'll just summon Vincent.
And he says, oh, you have a magic dog. And the magic dog told you this person worships Asmodeus?
Yes.
And then
he still has it. He's still buying it so far.
yeah.
You can
and-
tell
and-
he's still on your side.
Yeah, and I'd just be like, he has a bad habit of poking his nose where he shouldn't be.
So your dog saw this halfling barkeep. What?
He wound up in his room and found the stuff in there. So
Okay. And you've already explained to him what stuff you found.
yeah.
And he says, well, I will pass this along. About that time, you hear his wife calling down to him that's saying that if he's done, his lunch is ready.
Okay.
So he says, well, much as I enjoy chatting
Just
with you,
and your magic dog.
I've got stuff to
Lunch
do.
and stuff is calling.
So I'll ask you to get off my porch.
Yep, and then just leave. And then the deed is done.
Yes. So that's sometime midweek.
Yeah.
We'll see. Then you spend the rest of your time in rollback. You have your items.
Yep. I make
this
the
is
potions,
after you've made the potions that we've already allotted time
Yep.
for.
which it would be 2, 2, 2, 1. Because you're healer.
And these are just straight first
Yeah, just
tier potions.
very
of healing.
generic, run of the mill.
2d4
Said it
plus
was-
2.
Yep.
Yeah.
2, 2, 2, 1.
2, 2, 2, 1. Because I
Okay.
only was able to make
And
7.
they're just 2d4 plus
Fair.
2, right?
Yeah.
Potions of healing. Okay, and you've expended the money on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you are not kind of broke again
Not really.
for
'cause
you.
It'd be half gold. So what is that? That's
plus
They're
25.
50, so they're 25 each. So
25 each, and that's 7 of them that we were able
So
to
that's
make.
Yeah,
what?
we took a lot of it out of
With the party funds, though.
and
so
then we each
175
Yeah.
gold.
And then we each spent on
we
it.
each gave 50 from our personal stuff to
Yeah.
the rest of the
And then-
party.
I contributed bounty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as well,
That's been
as I said. But
booty.
And we've
but-
already given you the cash for
Yeah.
that, right?
Booty and bounty.
yeah, so all that's been figured out. That was the only thing that we needed to figure out because that
Yeah.
required rolls.
Yeah, I did not have that in here. It's 1d4, 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just pretty much a quick,
Yeah, if someone you know is down, you
Why
can
do you
try
look
and
at
pour,
me?
you can try and pour it down their throat before they pass, and hopefully they won't choke on it.
Home has need of you. You cannot die yet.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah,
do
it's just
not have
yeah.
permission to die.
So that night, you all have a pleasant night of sleep as you can remember since first getting on the road.
We got a card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you couldn't go and buy the cart.
No.
Who went and bought the cart?
Flattering.
Just
It is I.
Just real quick, make a persuasion roll to see how well you did.
Because we already subtracted
It's
the
this
money.
one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Because we subtracted the money.
Yeah, I just want to
already.
make sure you don't owe extra.
Well, that's not a natural one.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
It's not
a
bad.
total of 15.
Oh, plenty. Okay, yeah, you get market
Yeah.
value, and you've bought 2 extra
Draft horses.
non-strange draft horses and a 4-wheel covered wagon-like cart that we've already spent the money.
Correct.
Yeah. And
You
then
Only if I can
all of
summon
these
my own
things
horse.
being kept in Soliloquy's
Yeah.
front parlor or front hallway but on this side of her 2 giant steel doors.
and rations and feed.
Yeah.
Did you buy a couple weeks or did you buy the full month and a week worth?
About
we were
3
gonna
weeks.
get.
Yeah, enough so we can get to what was that place?
Daggerford.
Daggerford.
No, there was the
to get
outside
to the dragon.
Dragon
Dragon
Spire.
Spire Village.
Yeah, Dragon Spire.
And then what was the?
I will
where
pull
are
up
we
what we
actually
called
trying
it.
to? Let me see what.
Or what they called it.
They never called it anything really.
Yeah, they didn't call it
You
anything.
didn't
It's just
stick
the
around
town.
and hang
They,
out with
they
people
literally
like
just
that.
called it Dragon Spire Town. Or Dragon Spire Tower Village next to Dragon Spire.
Yeah, they didn't have a name for it.
You didn't exactly go around going, what do you call this place anyway?
I asked you to ask.
And we're actually going
Yeah,
to
and I laughed.
Enfall.
Vladrin still remembers.
And fall.
He's like, I wondered the name of that town. We'll
Yeah.
have to find it eventually.
So, you're woken up pre-dawn. You would pretty much didn't expend any spells or anything the night before, but Soliloquy is having you woken up early to give you plenty of time to
Goodbye kisses and stuff.
to get out of town and get as far as you can in daylight. Is the way she puts it.
Okay.
She doesn't specifically tell you why, but she says you're going to want to get as far away from Baldur's Gate before the sun goes down.
We have these.
Awesome.
We have these houses that
Yeah.
could be after us now, or probably are.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. Soliloquies.
As far as you know, they have
wyverns.
no reason to be hunting you yet.
Yet. Well, it's because the call hasn't been put out yet. There's that was the big
timing.
thing. Well, they're gonna
She-
start hearing about us being out and about with these
She didn't
items.
explain exactly how, but she did say that once you leave, they will know.
She didn't tell us anything specifically about like making a point to show off the item.
No, she did not.
Okay, cool. So, at our discretion, or something like that, I guess.
So, as you're getting ready to leave, this is Soliloquy, the small drow elf woman, saying, I've given you a present. Well, I've given you a curse. I've given you a nice present, something, I hope it fits, by the way. I was a little taller than you when I was your age.
Is Fitz fine?
Okay, good. And she says, and I'm sure Emmon's given you plenty. And she goes, you've kind of come away with nothing. And I feel bad, Asher.
That's all right.
Wait, I've lost her accent. And they feel bad, Asher.
That's all right. You allow.
But fear not. I have a gift for you too.
Oh, thank you.
And she goes, Fear should be at work in about a half hour. And she gives you a rolled up piece of paper. And she said, it's basically it says, written in a child's common tongue handwriting. $1,000 gold piece gift certificate to Fear of Ignorance.
And I say,
She says, now it's not good anywhere else, obviously.
no.
And Fear will probably give you a rather nasty talking to, and I'll have to hear about it in the morning. But she did say you spent an awful lot of time trying to touch things in her shop. So I figured that is the best gift I could give to you.
Thank you, Sir Queen.
And
Ash
you
will
may
cry.
consider this payment for what I'm about to put you to for the next month or so.
Well, hopefully, what we're going through shouldn't be too much of a difficulty.
And she says, when you meet that man and he destroys that thing, make sure you tell him I told him to give you my old heart.
Much appreciated.
Why, he better still keep it. Or else he'll have to go buy you a new one.
Can't say no to that.
Vladrin gets down kind of on the one knee and is like, thank you for all your hospitality.
She goes and pats you on the head. That's nice, furry man. She goes, oh, you should be okay. Oh, you're going to want to buy a coat. It's very cold out there.
Alright, coat.
But don't stay in Baldur's Gate too long.
Right. No,
It's very
thank you.
dangerous.
Yes. But yeah, I guess we should start heading out, right?
She goes,
Yep.
bye. And the rest of the people very uncomfortably mimic her wave. Joyce is, as you're leaving,
Oh yeah.
Joyce will look at the two of you and go, well, I guess all humans aren't pedophiles. And turn around and walk away.
What should be humans?
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's not really fair towards you.
What? You're calling me a pedophile? As we're walking away.
No, she's calling him one.
So looking at you,
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
well, that's rude. You're not a human.
yes, exactly.
Well, it's all right.
But the rest of the crew, including the one gnome woman who no one's really spent much time talking to, very enthusiastically going, bye, bye everyone, bye. It was nice meeting you. Little way walk it,
Little way walk it.
waving at you, very excited that you're leaving.
Call everybody by name.
Mhm.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Like you've been friends with her
Mhm.
for years, but
Oh yeah.
you only just
A week.
and
Tripped
you,
over her once
and
actually.
yeah, and you never spoke to her while she was
Nope.
here.
And I'm comfortable. I've got my bathrobe, and then she like walks underneath my legs. It's like, oh shit, sorry.
But your new sword, by the
What
way,
if
does
it's after
stick out a
I don't
bit.
know.
Oh, like
No, well,
Or-
if you keep it on your back or on your side, the pommel is definitely different than the old counterweight that you used to have.
nice.
The pommel looks like a rather effeminate elven hand
Okay.
holding a long or a large red stone.
Oh, so it's like, is it like this or like this?
It's like this.
Okay,
holding
so
it
it
out.
handle and then.
Yeah, holding
hand
it like
stuff.
this, and there's a red stone set in it.
Ooh, nice.
To be honest,
Can I-
I probably get
Long
Mordecai's.
nails on the hand.
Something of Mordecai's.
would it would it be all right for him to
Yeah.
look into it
I know.
and
But don't
see if
forget
there's
me.
anything he notices?
We forget until it's the day.
The gem seems to have a tiny pinprick of fire set
Okay.
in the center of it, and it does appear to be flame.
Okay.
It's active flame. It's not just like
I feel like he
it's
spends
not
a while
still picture.
spends a while kind of during the attuning, basically.
And
just
there
looking
are
at it and
elven
going,
runes along the blade.
We would have.
Those runes.
We spent
The
100 gold
runes
for
for the
the
camera.
the identify pearl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put that in my.
Yeah, you bought a pearl, so you can
Use
the spell
identify.
again. All right. So everybody waves as you travel out the twin set of iron doors. The first set that open away from you, as you're going through there, everything seems to be on the up and up. You've got probably a lantern on the front of your wagon for now. You do know it's going to be pre-dawn when you get outside. You're all a little exactly like that.
You're really good in character.
Yeah.
Really good.
As you pass through the second iron door, you hear the first one close. But after that initial clang sound of that one closing, another sound is picked up. Coming from the bag that you're carrying the leer in.
Yeah.
At first it's subtle. It's just kind of a deep, deep hum.
Oh, good. Was I warned about this?
No.
No.
The hum builds. It seems to make the horses all, do that with the ears where something loud noise that they don't like, and they all start to like stamp around a little bit. And their eyes are starting to get wide as the hum builds. I assume you're all riding on the wagon now, and the two riding horses are tethered to the back.
Yeah.
You can see them both stomping around too, like they're trying to get away from the wagon.
Whoa, that Frogar!
Is that what you named one of them?
Already named them.
So do you name them and then that's it? Or do you ask their name and then you give them their true name?
If I could understand them, I would be able to ask
actually, you
their
can't
true
hear
name.
him because suddenly the noise that his speaking to you is drowned out by a loud blaring of sound coming from the instrument. The ground shakes. You can see part of the stone fittings above you. A crack builds in them, and dust rains down on your wagon and on the horses. And then, as suddenly as it started, it's just kind of like stops with a peal like a sound of a very big bell. And as the sound waves drift away from you for the bell sound, you can almost see like heat waves in the air radiating out from you for just a moment or two, but they seem to continue through the stone in every direction.
The hell was that?
I think the clans know we're coming.
Yay!
Also, who has history as a proficiency?
Me.
I think that might.
Make a history
Might
check
just be
for me.
you.
That's not religion.
Nope.
Not very well.
It's
That's
alright.
10.
Bring it right up to me.
Is that it? No one else is proficient in history?
Arcana investigation.
Religion.
Nope.
Yeah,
A god
10.
boy.
Okay.
I just know Jack of all trades yet.
Just in the back of your head, Nope, nothing. Never mind. Whatever you were thinking you'd read before, you can't pull it.
Okay. So
Can
physical
I roll
damage was
disadvantage?
caused?
No.
Ooh. Physical damage was caused?
Not to anybody here.
Not to any... or the environment
It
around?
seems like the vibrations did some damage to the old stone that the tunnel's made out of, but nothing permanently structural.
Okay. So
And it didn't seem... And as the bell goes, you just turn back real quick to see if anything else... You realize the second set of iron doors is shut.
The ones ahead of us?
Behind you.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You pass. This is as you
Okay,
pass
okay,
through the
I thought-
second door.
I thought these ones were closed, and then they closed behind us, and then
Yeah.
these ones were coming up.
It's
These
almost
closed.
as if whatever was keeping this thing hidden, you've passed through it. Like there's some sort of obfuscation on the doors.
This has been activated. Well, if
horses
that's
calm
the
down?
case...
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then should we not make haste?
No, I do.
I believe that would be best.
I second
Alright.
that. We'll have to catch a coat on the way out.
And at the very least, you need to get off the road before the sun comes up, because then you'll be stuck in an alley waiting, because there's a law against traveling in a wagon during daylight, which is one of the reasons she got you up early.
Yeah.
Helmpoga!
You make your way out of the upper city rather swiftly as it's just up a ramp and then down down a ramp out the gates. You come up upon the gates at speed, but you have to slow down because the guards aren't ready to exactly just throw it open for you to run through.
Whoa, definitely.
But they seem to recognize your haste and don't
Question
question
too
it
much?
that much. They're just like, oh, somebody got a late start doing deliveries or whatever, so let's get him the hell out of Hightown. So, because they don't want your wagon stuck here after.
Yeah, they don't want us here as much as we don't want to be stuck there.
Yeah.
From there, you can quickly make your way to Fear's shop, or you can take the wagon out of town and then come back.
To be honest,
Why don't you?
Or he could just
Yeah.
meet
Why
you
don't you
outside
just
of
take
town.
one of the riding horses?
oh no.
It's early.
Yeah, no.
Is she going to even be open?
No. One thing is, I would just want really. I'm not the best rider. And also, I said I think we can just wait.
We don't know if we'll be back.
Just get your book.
Fine, and then I'll just pop off the wagon and I'll just go running.
Okay, and you're gonna meet them out.
Outs-
You know, if you wait for him,
Yeah.
you won't be able to get out of town.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would let them know. I'll meet them outside of Boulder's Gate. What is it? The West Gate? Is that the one that we're gonna be
It's
heading out?
the gate to the northwest. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the Northwest Gate.
Okay, it's actually pretty close to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're at a kind of a half moon, inverted half moon shape above the water line.
Yeah.
So you know you'll be able to beat feet out of here once Fear opens her shop, probably in about an hour.
Yeah. So then I'm.
Yeah. So you end up going to Fear's shop and waiting for
That's
her
fine.
to open.
So jealous. It'd be so cool. Do you know what book you're gonna get?
I'm gonna see if I can get hit her up for the Mordecai's one.
God, she's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
This hasn't even come in yet. I've pre-sold all my copies. How do you have this one?
It's just it's a spell primer.
Yeah.
So
That was going to be just the...
Because I was gonna say, I would, the way I imagine, if it's a book of Mordecai's, then it would be more something along the lines where it's like him talking about like.
it's kind of like a college textbook that he gives out to his acolytes.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
And
Where
one
it's
of
like a
his- one of his-
university textbook.
One of his acolytes, probably like a Big B's or somebody like that, who wasn't not a Big B's because they had gotten together later, but one of his like younger students that he took on in his years. So he probably like, this is a book, you'll find it very useful. Oh, it's made by me.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. You know what? You can trust this.
When I was in junior high, because I went to Jesus school, we had special science textbooks because they couldn't be normal science textbooks.
Right.
But
Yay,
my junior high
creationism.
science teacher wrote the textbooks for the entire system. So that was literally what it was.
Yeah.
I totally.
Oh, the source is most credible.
Yeah.
Now we
I have
need
so
that
many
one.
questions
Now we need a
later.
school of just a wizard touting their own shit. Complete like cold bullshit nonsense.
Drawings.
All right. So you
No.
how's the light's not too bad over in that corner.
No.
We're fine.
Um,
I think we're glowing.
you wait under her porch light next to the closed fencing on her front door as the rest of you try and make it out of the city. There's some pre-dawn activity. Other people who appear to be merchants moving large quantities of merchandise in wagons or moving empty wagons from previous nighttime deliveries to where they store them during the day. They don't pay you any attention. But for your hour trek out of the city, who's actively looking for trouble? Perception. rolls
Always
from both of
vigilant.
I am hiding.
you. You're in the back
That's-
of the wagon.
I'm in the back of the wagon with my hood up. Just
15.
like,
I think that's a 19.
You?
Yeah, 19.
Again, no one's paying particular attention to you. You look like people making a delivery, especially you. No one's. You can't even seem to draw someone's eye if you want to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Valadrin normally gets a lot of. Well, what's that?
All those.
But I'm glad you can whistle because I have some characters later who need to whistle and I can't.
And trumpets.
Yeah, I'm very good at trumpets. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
can't whistle.
Really, any like mouth-based sound effects?
So
Can you do the water drop noise? Yeah.
Gotta get way closer for that.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, you notice a woman She seems human, although there's a strange cast to her face. You've probably seen her type before in Waterdeep, though you've never seen very many of her human origin type face. Very almond-looking eyes, a thin face, and the skin tone is a little paler than most humans you've seen, even in Waterdeep, where humans are very pale.
Oh,
The Mulan?
no. Mulan was the one that's from, what's it called?
Get your Faerun races right.
Yeah, no.
Kalashep.
Anyway, she seems to be watching your wagon specifically. You see this as well, but you just keep moving. You see that she doesn't. At least you think she doesn't, because she doesn't remark on it like, that person's watching us. This person, actually, it's a set of people. The reason they're hiding very well, but the reason you catch them is that they're twins.
Oh. Laddie never lets that go.
I think it's the Rush.
These look like very pale humans.
The shoe.
Oh.
It's affected, but you can see they have big dark circles under their eyes, but you can see it's probably makeup.
Okay.
You got a pretty good look at them as they're watching you two or your group from an alley. They're not exactly pointing, but you can definitely mark that they're watching your wagon go.
Okay.
And they look like they're dressed up to look like they're vampires. But
Dressed up to look
it's
like they're
affected.
vampires.
They're wearing big, heavy black coats with red shirts and black vests and big pearl diadem and an ascot. One of them's wearing a hat that has got too wide a brim that's pulled down over his eyes.
Hello.
And the other one is wearing a small, almost like a lady's hat, but it's a short brimmed hat with a veil that goes over half his face. Very prince-like.
Can never get the faces right.
And they are definitely checking you as you get, and they are very close to the gate as you leave.
Okay.
You also notice that some local denizens are outside the gate, seem to be waiting for someone in particular.
Okay.
Are you using a disguise spell about this time?
Yeah, when we are getting to the gate, I just disguise as a human,
Okay.
just sort of nondescript.
Alright. Nondescript human person as opposed to elf person.
Yes.
Human number 6. Human
Alright.
female number 6.
When you disguise, Vladimir asks, he's like, "You don't think we should all disguise if we can? Or is it just?"
I mean, they're specifically looking for me.
I mean, I'm not there, but I would.
I feel like Asher's trying to tell me something.
But I mean,
It's safe.
we are trying to be a bit sneaky.
You do
Human
have
number 2.
And I
Okay.
keep forgetting she's there. So.
Which is
with a little bit extra on top.
generic farmer with a full head of hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Really let it down. Blow in the cold, brisk wind.
So you're a mullet farmer.
Oh yeah, farmer. It was a deep harvest.
As
God damn.
as the three of you make your way out of the city, it might as well just be two of you because no one
New
seems
crops
to
in the
notice that
front,
you have a third
old
person.
crops
It's
in
even
the back.
hard after you stop looking at Kaylin for a while. You almost forget that she's there.
Fuck.
Until you look at her directly.
Man, it's good being on the road just the three of us. Honestly, though, those people were really watching us.
I noticed the one.
Oh. They were rather creepy and dressed sort of gothic. Had a,
Goth, specifically speaking, isn't a thing in Baldur's Gate, so...
the gothic era. I can't come up with an actual analog.
Vampiric.
Yeah.
Vampiric. I can't.
Spooky.
Straight to the point's how I always do it. Anyway, they were watching us, so I feel like they're probably looking for something particular. We might be. Part
You
of
have
the
no
things.
idea if there's other people who are watching you that you missed.
Yeah. But knowing that there's people who are watching just heightens this
Maybe
alertness.
they're the tongues.
I was thinking more like ghosts. Honestly, could be any
might,
of them.
Yeah, might be a reasonable bet.
Yeah. We, I mean, that was the first one they listed off, but that probably doesn't matter.
It'd be impressive if they were listed off in order that we
That
had to
it
deal with
would.
them.
That it would. I've heard of coincidences such as this. But not in a day long gone by.
So you make your way out of the city. You take, which road are you taking? Are you actually looking for a road north, or are you going to just get on the path that you took through the fields of the dead?
I would say the path we know.
Yeah, and
But
then
we do have to wait for Asher.
We're
But you can go up on the rise.
Yeah.
Vladrin's main goal is essentially to find a point where we're not easily ambushed.
And being observed.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
being observed, but
Okay.
we can. Yeah, so
So
that would probably survive.
you drive the wagon up to the top of the rise and get out of break the
Yeah.
the sky, basically the line of the landscape, so you're not sitting right at the edge of the peak going, "Hello, Baldur's Gate."
Yeah.
You're actually out away from it, so you're not easily viewable from the city. And
Like,
there
this is what it's.
you set in to wait for Asher, who you have no idea. Actually, there's an area, a lot of town area outside here. You could just set in amongst some buildings if you want. You know the daylight law doesn't apply out here, but there are some like inns. There's a general farmers market out here that you can visit while you're waiting.
Ooh, some fresh goods.
It's winter farm, so you're just looking at tubers.
Nah, tubers are fine. They get you through the winter.
Tubers and snow lettuce and cabbage is about all you're getting here right now.
I'll get what I can take.
And then there's, again, pickled
Yeah.
vegetables. Nothing on the lines of those honey pickled pears, though, that you've pretty much gone through as of now. Those are gone.
Yeah. No more treats for the horses. Frogar, I'm sorry.
But you do know where you bought them from. And you set in to wait, not knowing how long it's going to take Asher to get there. Or you can leave that town and just go straight up out and wait in the wilderness.
I would recommend waiting in the wilderness. But it's me.
I think that
How
would
far
be
is this
safer.
wilderness?
It's at the other end of the town, another half hour, or maybe 20-minute ride through these
Yeah, so if it's not
outlying
putting us at a
buildings.
huge distance, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play like that.
Okay, so you go out to the more wilderness area. You're actually inside the fields of the dead now. But you're in a kind of nicely, sparsely wooded area. You can pull your wagon up there, get some cover from the weather. You can even roll out the fireplace if you want while you're waiting.
It's rather cold, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, well, who's wearing the warm items?
I have
You
the
two?
coat.
I have the boots.
You're naturally furry, so you're probably okay. You're freezing while you're waiting for fear.
By the way, while I'm waiting for fear, I'm using Mage Hand and I'm building a snowman.
How big?
Till she comes out.
All right, go ahead and give me a dex roll. I want to see how
Give
it
me a
looks.
snowman check.
Oh, it's not that good. An 11.
All right, so you get the first two. I'm assuming you're doing a 3-ball snowman.
Yeah.
You get the big ball at the bottom, and you're just rolling up the second part of the body when the grate suddenly, and your top snow thing goes. And you see there nothing standing in the doorway.
Oh, that's right. This must be her unseen servant. Doesn't respond. But it is open, right? Is it just the grate that's moved?
There
and
are
then-
lights just starting to expand in the room. You can see it's almost like the lanterns have just started to tick in, and
I'll just
the glow is expanding throughout the room.
walk in.
You actually see her currently with some kind of looks like a bundle of feathers on a stick, where she's cleaning off her her own like sales counter, and you see another one moving around by itself, cleaning off everything else.
Oh, fear.
She looks up and goes, "Oh, it's you. Is today the day? I thought you still had a day."
Nope, today's the day.
Oh, that's what that horrible noise was then.
Yes. What? That, you heard that?
Yes, but I'm very attuned, you could say.
So that's probably amounts to not just you more than... Oh, well, that'll be fun. Anywho, I'm about to ruin your day, and I am sorry about it, but Siliqui sent me.
Oh, what does that dear want? And you give her the note.
Solid.
And I'm just, and like
She's
before she opens...
She looks like very excited to
Yeah,
get a
and
note
before-
from one of her clients.
Before she takes it, I still have it in my hand, and I'm like,
What? Let's go.
it's nothing personal, and I am sorry. You'll see.
What?
And then she opens it.
And she goes,
Yeah.
"Let me see your fingers." No ink. It's not a forgery. Is it a... And her eyes go...
Yeah.
And she goes, "Is it a forgery?"
No.
Well, she's good for it.
So, remember when we were here...
Don't spend it foolishly.
No, of course not. When we were here
I have
last...
to account for this later. I wonder where I can make up the difference.
When we were here last time and I was taking a look at your wares, there were a few books of interest that I saw.
Of course.
There was one that started with a V, one that started with an M, and then another that started with a B, I believe. The M one was the one, and I'm gonna walk over to the general area where it was.
Yeah, it's about... it's towards the back of the store, getting
Yeah, 'cause
towards the
it's-
expensive
And then,
section.
like, I'm making eye contact with her while I'm
And
walking
as you walk
Further
further
and
deeper in the
further,
store, her
she's
frown gets
deeper, and I'm like,
Her
I'm
one of her fangs gets loosed out
Yeah.
from between the
and I'm
teeth.
like, fear, I'm
And you can hear her tail flapping
Just-
against the inside of her.
like a cat. Yeah, no, I know. And like every time I get closer, I'm just like,
There's a double tap occasionally.
yep. And I'm just like, fear, I do.
When you get to the row it's in, you hear one of her hooves stomp the ground.
And she's like, all right, stop right there. I'm just like,
Almost like she's daring you to take another step deeper into the store.
but this is where it is,
Yeah.
right? And then, which shelf is it?
It's top shelf where people could barely reach it.
And then I'm a mage hand up to it, so my
It's
hand.
behind a cage.
Yeah, my hand, and then mage hand to the spot, and then just go. You could say I have very particular tastes.
She says, "I'll sell you the book out of respect for Siliqui and what you've done for her.
Thank you.
She says, be warned, there's some very esoteric practices in here. Could be very dangerous.
All right.
This isn't like rainbows and unicorns. This is..."
As much as I enjoy both rainbows and unicorns, I can handle more.
Who
than
does
just that? Necromancers.
She unlocks with the key the gate that blocks that book, and she is, "Can you reach it?"
I just mage hand. Is it more than 10 pounds?
No, it's right about at the limit.
I would assume it would be at mage hand levels because it's a
Yeah.
wizard thing.
Yeah.
So I just pull it out.
They wouldn't make it. No, it's 11 pounds, so you can't.
Yeah,
lift
can't
with
move
mage.
it. You have to physically have the
Mage
gauge.
handable book.
11.5 pound
It
book.
is right at the
Yeah.
limit of your spell. You can definitely spell this. Oh, is this a curse? And
That
brings
sounds
it
like something
down.
Bigsby would do.
Can we get some? Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Right?
Yeah.
But you get the book, and immediately she locks the cage again.
And then when I gets down there, and I've seen her key, right? And I'm just going to be like, by the way, Fia, I'm going to conjure a duplicate of her key. And it's just be like, you might need another system.
She goes, "Try it."
I immediately when she like says, "Go for it, honey," make my day. I go, "Oh, Never mind. I guess if you've thought of that, I don't really want to go poking.
She goes, smart lad.
Just want to make sure you've thought of all accounts.
No one's thought of everything.
That's fair.
You can keep that one for free. There's always somebody more dangerous than yourself out there.
No, I know. That's part of the reason why I'm even interested with, and I'm a pat the book, so just like why I'm even interested with things like these. Thank you. I know. I've got to get going. Do you have anything I can wrap this in? Maybe paper. Sorry. It's a big book.
Shoot. If you've got 6 silver pieces left,
I just give her gold.
she puts it gives you
And put it on the table. It's fine.
waterproofed leather book bag
Cool.
that you can put it in. That'll actually go on a belt clip.
Ooh, I like it. Cool.
So it's something you can put around. You can put a clip on a belt and it'll clip to it.
Okay.
You're a real wizard now.
Yay.
Finally unlocked it.
And then as soon as I get it all fitted, and I'm gonna go sprinting out.
Okay.
And I'm like, thank you.
All right. Do you want to make a perception roll for what you see? Or are you just running for the gate?
Sprinting.
You're just
Bring him right to us.
Not paying attention.
Bring
at
him right
all.
to us, man. I'll have combat sometime.
Well, not just that, but also, shit,
He
I'm
would-
late.
I feel like he's just like he's happy and also like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to make him wait too long.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would be doing.
Okay. So the sun is fully up,
Yeah.
although it's still overcast. You can just barely tell where it is by the glow through the dark clouds and the smoke that still fills the city even this early in the morning. And you rush out the gate. They're kind of like just like the guards like look at you like, is he running? Make sure you're not being chased.
Yeah.
When they think it's safe, you can see they kind of like question
Go back at ease. Yeah.
and then you're able to get through the gate. You journey through the outer city beyond the walls. What are you going to do? You're not sure exactly where they're waiting for.
I'm gonna keep following the road because I assume if they're not outside the gate, they would have kept going along the road, and I'm just gonna keep following that road.
Okay.
By the way, I would assume maybe 30 minutes. I could keep this pace before I'm gonna exhaust myself.
Yeah, you're kind of at one of those jog where you're just kind of like dragging your feet along, kicking through because you're running through snow.
Yeah.
So it's even harder. So now you're just kind of you can't even manage a full speed walk by this time. You're just kind of like drudging, sweat pouring down and freezing on your face, and it comes around here. You've got like a bit of
boogies,
coming out. Your breath is coming out in wretched heaves of steam as you're overheated as you get to the hill that leads out of the outer city into the wilderness.
And I'm just like, I imagine like he's doing that thing where like when you're not quite crawling up a hill, but like you're like going up it and you're like kind of like having to brace yourself on your knees. And I'm like, if they're not on the other side of this hill, I'm going back.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 13.
Okay. Thank you.
Yay.
Level 8 is when that's going up. I'm going to be taking observation at 8. Anyway.
8.
Yeah.
This guy's thinking ahead.
Thinking way up there. Way up there.
Meanwhile, we get sneak attacks. Daydream about level 8.
So, you at first hear the heavy breathing.
Oh yeah, before I even
Before you
summit
see
over it.
I'm doing one of those little grass like whistles. Like,
It's
just-
like, oh god.
of course.
You really need to teach that boy to ride a horse.
Don't worry, I'll be able to summon one at some
You
point.
see the 2 horses that pull your wagon peeking out from behind a small grouping of trees.
Good. So finally,
You also see that approaching about 20-30 feet behind Asher's crawling 6 very amused-looking Town folk, who he has failed to realize are walking up behind him. Keeping pace, though. They're keeping about 40, 50 feet back.
Oh, lovely.
I understand you're tired, but you've got a little bit of a
Parade?
Procession.
a procession following you. Did you realize you'd acquired a crowd?
What?
All right,
Don't worry. I'm almost.
start walking over there. Just walk you over to the fire.
We also have 10 blankets.
Yeah, I had already laid those
Yeah,
out
a
around
lot
the
of
fire,
blankets.
just like, oh. This is
I have a
comfy, warm
specific
up the
blanket
armor.
though. I have
Yeah.
a specific blanket. It smells of berries.
Yeah, berries. Everything smells of shit. Oh yeah, we're not in Baldur's Gate.
Not anymore, no.
Never mind.
Although there is still a funk of tar smoke
Medieval
over everything.
laugh. Right? It's like there's a smell everywhere.
Well, torches dipped in tar and burning rancid lamp oil still kind of makes all your clothes and everything smell a little bit. You'll need a laundry service to get rid of that.
Prestidigitation.
This is probably what I did while we were waiting, just like,
And
I
all fairness,
hate
that
the
is the
city.
next cantrip I'm probably
Yeah.
taking.
I feel like it's a procrastination for prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be
But-
with it once we get
I'm
it.
trying to earn my way to it.
The 6 people, as
And
they
kinda-
approach, you can see they appear lightly armed,
But not weapons drawn.
Not
or,
weapons
or
drawn.
hands on hilts.
but they are wearing various degrees of leather armor.
As I just kind of. I'm assuming I can get to drop the Arnon at the campfire.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I know.
Close
8
enough.
names.
This
Totally
guy.
different.
So you plop Asher down on a blanket, who is still trying to catch his breath,
25 letters
Yeah.
and you picked the same
as
one
the
twice.
group of 6 fan out.
I'm on my butt. And I'm just... You don't want to do that. You're just going to waste your time and wind up dead.
Putting the blanket up around you, just like get that all warmed up. Get that all warmed up. Get your bonfire ready.
I'm standing. I have
Make a perception.
21.
Oh yeah, you see him. One of the people who assisted you in locating Horribin the Clown's hideout is still up and walking around.
Yay!
People.
Yeah!
And he seems to have brought friends with him
Yeah.
as he loudly exclaims, "That's her. She's the one who's killed." I forgot my name.
Oh, fuck.
There.
Is he the half orc?
No, he is a
Half elf right now.
he is a half elf. He says, "That's the one who slew Portia and Darcy." He goes, looks to you and goes, "It's nothing personal, but we can't have anybody attacking our brothers and sisters and getting away
You
scot-free."
fucking lying bitch. I do not. You are not the most of my problems right now. But I do draw my dagger.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yes,
I'm
you
afraid
are.
so.
I am going to need initiative while I set up a tiny battleground.
Yay! No! It's the tray today.
Roll.
Oh shit.
I got
no.
a 10 total.
Hey. 7.
I'm tired.
I'm dealing with your lazy, your
And
tired
wagon
ass.
mini. By the way, there's a really boss wagon mini that I'm gonna get that's unpainted.
A swaggin' mini.
It's a no. There's like a camp set.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, unpainted.
That's really
It's
It's
good.
got little fire.
It's
and
got
little pieces.
And it's,
like,
but it's got a really nice covered wagon and a bunch of stuff in there.
They released a Kraken mini.
They did.
Yeah.
So
Does
I
it
am going
float?
to put
No,
move your
but
cards.
it's
for a second.
really
Can we
big.
move this?
to build a water arena.
Can we move this?
Move your stuff off the table.
All my stuff?
Nope, just
I will
enough
point.
to. put this within reach of me. Your wagon is over here. I'm going to break out some trees.
Wait, is it you? Are you the one person watching?
Probably.
Because my homemade trees are
No, it's
unpainted
not.
currently.
No, you are someone else.
What?
Someone else is watching? I'm surprised. It's probably Jack. Thanks, Jack.
Hey, buddy.
No, Jackson.
Um,
It's not even Jack. It's
Arrange yourselves in this general area around your campfire.
You can plop Kaylin wherever.
Yeah.
Put her in the tree.
In the tree?
In the tree. She said wherever.
That's as in the trees we can get you.
Oh no!
You
I
are
am in the campfire. I'm on my butt.
Oh, the campfire is the cart?
No, the cart is the cart. The campfire is...
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I rally the horses. To me.
Here is the campfire.
Hey, campfire!
Fight on
I
Asher's
can't wait
behalf.
till I get
Is that a
actual.
fire elemental?
It's a
Are we
magnet.
gonna right here or like?
So a fire elemental.
Can't wait till I get
No.
there. I'd be a
Oh, is that
little
where
bit
you put it?
closer to the fire.
I'm not sure where you
You
wanted
were
it.
focused.
I'm
Yeah, I
ready
assume
to-
you're all gathered around
Where?
the fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
where am I
like-
putting you? Closer
Just
to
a little
fire.
closer to the fire. Not as far away from everyone else.
We'll just put you down. Bam! Smashing you.
Dang.
Smack
Stop.
You're as big as the tree.
Wow.
That's what they all say.
Gross.
No, like as tall as a tree.
Uh huh.
I know. That's where
It's-
it was going.
it's
You know
Not
what
thickness.
I get to do? I get to
You said it.
spiritual weapon.
You do. Guess what I get to do? I get to do my spiritual weapon.
All right.
My good old bread and butter.
Yay!
That's such a great spell.
It is. It
Hey.
is.
You can leave a wet trail.
Oh, you have no idea.
Just,
These are not the original. They're not dressed like the cultists that you fought earlier, but those are very effective minis, so I'm using them.
okay.
Need a hair.
Also, we'll need to switch over to fight mode.
Yeah.
Fight mode.
Here we go. Let's see how it looks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, should I move it over here?
Yeah.
That shows the
We
two
don't have
sides.
like 15 cameras.
How do we... Where's a good spot?
Right there.
You
right
like
there's
that?
fine. Yeah. Except
There's a lot of trees in the way. Somebody
If
would have
we
put it
go-
over there, or on the other side.
I got you.
I think it'll fit. Boop. Boop. You might have to adjust feet.
Nope.
Also,
What
that's at a
about-
really weird angle.
That is a weird angle.
If we have it just this
You
side
can
of the
move the
mic.
feet. They're not static.
I know. I'm just.
No, you're gonna have to move the feet.
I'm gonna have to move
They're
the
not
feet.
static.
Oh my god. No. Yeah. Is that good?
Sure.
So we get a good angle at Kent's crotch.
Well, no one wants to see that.
Kent's crotch.
And
Okay.
All right, initiatives, please.
7.
Okay, anybody beat a 20?
No.
Anybody beat a 15?
Yes.
Kaylin, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
I got a 15.
Yeah.
You got a 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody beat a 10?
10 on the dot.
Asher is a 10. Fladrin?
7.
Oh, you do have a +1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just one. Just one.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Either Dex or Intelligence. And we all know.
You mess up your charisma.
He's a very interesting paladin.
He's gonna gain his charisma later. Be like,
Next
all
level?
of a sudden.
Next level.
Yep.
I think it'd be funny if you took actor, because you use what's it called all the time?
Persuasion?
No, your
Oh, the disguise.
disguise self. Because it would
That's just a +1 instead
so?
of a +2.
All right.
but then like later he
You
would
don't do
add
mechanics.
yeah. 'cause
So-
I feel like it adds more into his thing.
As you see that there doesn't seem to be a way to talk your way out of this,
Oh, there's always a way to talk.
um,
I just happen to cast spells when I talk.
Kaylin, you're first. They don't seem to have noticed you there.
Is he within 120 feet?
He's definitely within 120 feet. They approached before and then fanned out.
Banish.
I don't have that.
I know.
See, the thing is, though, how does Banish work in Barovia?
How does Banish work in Barovia?
They have an explanation for it. I don't remember it off the top of my head right now.
Literally, like, they describe
Are they
certain
within
spells have
60
different
feet?
effects
Okay.
in-
Is he within
Because I was
60?
gonna say, 'cause nobody has it.
Green guy.
Of you, yeah.
10, 20, 30.
Definitely, he's within 50.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
was wondering.
cast spiritual weapon right next to him.
What is your spiritual weapon?
Okay, because that's the thing I was wondering. Because the big thing
Well,
about Banish
I
is
looked
if you're
up,
not
and
on
Ilmater's
that plane,
weapon of
it takes you
choice
home.
is a
That's why she's
unarmed
like, oh, I want to go home. Banish
strike.
myself. Yeah.
So
that's what
I
was
think
wondering.
maybe it's like a hand,
And then
and he
You
just
pop
gets
back.
like punched.
I figured because
I don't have a hand
strike.
mini,
That's
It's like air
fine.
bubble inside an air bubble.
Yeah. Okay.
so
I'm
we'll
just
just
curious.
use this
You gotta know.
flying big bat for now. Where do you want it to be?
Right next to him.
Next to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
I'm gonna just.
that's your spiritual weapon.
I like to imagine it's just two hands tied, and they just come up and just
I
slap
said it's
them.
like a fist.
Oh, it's a fist?
Yeah. Because an unarmed strike.
Okay. Is it open? Like,
Yeah.
is it an open hand, or is it knife hand, or is it a fist?
I think open.
Open?
Or is it
No.
Piercing damage.
And then I'm gonna
Well,
use
then you could go 3 Stooges.
my action to
It's blinded.
hit with it. Because
Okay.
the spell's a bonus action.
Right.
Ooh. Oh no! I love that. Just oh no!
Lower
Yeah,
rolls
that's a
of
9.
hit.
He nimbly steps out of its way as it goes swooping past him.
So is it a bonus action each time to use it?
Yes.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
cool.
You just.
And, but it's an
it's-
action to cast,
I
right?
don't
It's
think
a bonus action to
Bonus
cast.
action
It's
to
not-
You
cast.
still have your action.
You
then.
get to
But I
use it
use
the
it
next
to-
round.
No, so
no,
you
you still get an action.
still have an
Oh.
action. You use your bonus
Is that-
action to summon
That's
it.
concentration.
It is.
It isn't.
It is
No,
not.
no, concentration.
It's the one of the few spells that is not concentration.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you get
it's just gonna float around out there.
Your image.
And I'm gonna, I guess, dodge.
Yep.
In case they come over here.
You, even after casting that spell, you don't think they know you're there.
Oh.
Diggity dodge.
Then could I can cast a cantrip after casting a
Correct.
spell.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll Sacred Flame them.
Okay, now they know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Which same guy? It's
Yeah.
a what? Dex save?
It's a dex
Concentration?
save.
How do you?
I'm guessing the guy in
it's like
green
when
is
people- Do you
the
like call out like?
main
The
guy.
mimic.
I
Oh,
just
sorry, the other
Say
guy.
the spell name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the save on that?
It is a
14?
13.
13.
No,
So it was
what
like-
Dex.
Dex.
It is Dex. Okay.
Is that like pure white flat?
Yeah,
fire?
I like to think she almost like throws it a little bit, like just.
Like a
That
frisbee?
is a 25 to
Then
dodge.
he's good.
It was close. It was close.
It was a close thing there for a moment, but he gets out of the way.
He's very nimble.
He's I saw. Yeah, I know this character sheet.
I saw his character sheet. I know.
So that is your turn. Next is Hope. You're faster than these folks, it seems.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't seen any of these people before, but your background, you know the type.
Yeah.
You know.
They are people that he could have enlisted at a moment's notice. These aren't high-ranking members of.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you have a feeling, just in case he needs to show his true colors,
Yeah.
he does people he can get rid of and
They're
blame
like
you
level
for.
1.
So you feel pretty assured that these are not a major threat to you now.
Yeah.
But it might be a fun time to try out your new toy,
Oh. Oh.
or you might just try and kill him.
Yeah. I don't think I want to pull that out yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I failed to mention after using it, the combat song.
Yeah.
You have a level of exhaustion,
Oh.
Okay.
but you can use it as many times as you want. You'll just incur
Incur
multiple levels of exhaustion
Until you die.
Your saving throw will be affected
Yeah.
justly.
Yeesh.
I am.
So make a note on your little piece of
Yeah.
paper. I forgot to mention it. I was running out of room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, something mean.
Something
Alright.
mean.
You're going to viciously mock him?
Viciously mock him.
Alright. And who?
The green guy. The
Tao.
guy in green. Yeah.
Tao is
Tao.
how you know him.
And just say, it's too bad that... Oh, no, I'm actually going to say, such a shame that good help is so hard to find these days.
He looks confused.
Yeah, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Oh, that's a 1.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, damage and disadvantage,
3
right?
points
Yep.
of damage.
3 points of psychic damage as he's just like, I am good help.
Just a, hey, I do my job
And then
very well,
I'm
thank
going to duck behind that tree and hide as a bonus action.
Yeah, cunning
you.
actions.
Disadvantage.
Ooh.
So what was the damage?
3.
Okay.
This tree right here?
Yeah. And my hide is... Where is that? Stealth is what it's called now.
Yes.
24.
Oh, okay.
Where you go?
Now that's the rogue ability.
Yep,
That's it.
cunning actions.
Yeah. So
So
everybody
good.
suddenly loses. They know you're behind that tree somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you're not a shadow rogue who jumped to another shadow.
Yeah.
So, next is Tal moves.
Oh, it is that turn. Oh, God.
Where to?
Where to? He will move 40 feet. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He moves about 10 feet up, just a little out of range of the spiritual weapon. And
That's just like.
he
Those
will attempt to shoot you.
Ah, you don't know what you're doing, bitch.
You look like the biggest threat.
I am the
So-
biggest threat.
A small crossbow appears from behind his back, and boom,
At
2 hands.
disadvantage.
he
Man, what's
fires.
that?
It's
Nah, what's that?
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
First attack.
Yeah.
Viciously
The
mocked.
next attack roll.
Oh, that's right.
Hope gonna save my
Sorry, I
life.
put the little marker on him on the
Hope gonna save my life.
So take that off for me, will you? Yeah,
Oh,
as
yeah.
he shoots well wide of you and just looks at his crossbow like and drops
Like,
it on the ground.
Look at the tree it probably embedded in. Just be like,
And then he will prepare himself for something.
I am prepared for danger.
shifty.
Now it is Ash's turn.
Woo! Alright, well, what we do now is,
Like working from home, being sick.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
sand. Bonfire.
That's actually quite close to what we're going to be doing. We're doing 60 feet out, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh, you want
35,
60
40.
feet? From you?
Oh, no, I'm not doing...
I know, but
Oh,
that's
just- yeah, it's-
60 foot out.
Yeah, so it's
directly
at
from
60
you.
feet from me. So I am going to summon
So
a
is she.
flaming sphere.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull out a bit of tallow, pinch
I
of
got to use
brimstone,
my
and a
thing
dusting
I
of
made.
iron. Roll it together, and then a giant sphere of flame just...
Alright, who does it affect? Just one?
I'm going to bump it into that person. So they're going to have to make a dex
flaming
save.
sphere, so it's rolling.
Dex saving
You're
throw.
hitting the that one there?
That one.
Okay. Dex saving throw. That is a
She makes it.
18.
Yep, 14 is the
So
one.
she kind of like hot foot out of the way.
But she does take 4 points of damage.
And that's on that spot.
And I'm just like, oh fuck.
You
And then-
move.
I'm
You
gonna hide.
behind the wagon. All right.
The biggest of babies.
Yeah. Is Flaming Sphere's bonus?
All right.
Bonus action, yeah. So it's an action to cast, bonus action to bump.
You.
All right. Taking a cue from their leader, this one will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, move to here and shoot at you because you're the only one visible according to her.
Sorry.
That's what I do.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to hit you, I don't think. That's a 10. This one draws his longsword, not that long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, moves to here.
Sort of average length.
And will bonus action
At that
dash.
point, just a short.
5,
just a sword.
10,
Short,
15,
just a short.
20.
Give him the shorts.
What was your stealth roll?
24.
Doesn't see you.
What about that elf in the bushes?
He doesn't. Moves up to here. 5, 10, 15,
Distract
20,
them. We'll use their
25,
time.
30. 5, 10.
That's exactly what I would say.
Rumble in the forest.
I'm gonna get to sneak attack someone, guys. It's gonna be great.
Draw them in together.
They're all on me.
That person
Us.
looks like they're going to actually run
Us.
right into you without seeing.
Oh, sweet.
Trip them.
Do you want to make a dex roll and try and get out of their way? Oh wait, no, they see you now. That's right, you flamed them. So she is actually going to go for you. 5, 10, 15, 20,
It's gonna take
25,
forever for my weapon to catch
30.
up.
He seems to see you.
Yeah.
This is like.
Because it only moves 30.
Okay, so longsword, he is too far away
Far
from
away
you
from
still,
me.
but you can see he's taking up an aggressive stance.
Okay.
Little halfling woman who seems to come out of nowhere from underneath the wagon and starts stabbing at your legs.
Neat. 12.
That is not going to get you. That's an 11.
Oh, it's only 25.
Oh.
Tall man who is dressed too cold for the weather, and you can see his lips are already, or too light for the weather, his lips are already turning blue, is going to attempt to stab you with his rather wicked-looking serrated knife. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Bye, Asher.
Right?
Contract.
Just bought the book.
That is 7 points of damage.
I make the con
Oh,
check.
yeah.
Okay.
20
Only
for 20.
7 on a crit?
Yeah, well, it's die plus 1, which he rolled,
Yeah.
plus his dex bonus.
It's cool. It puts me almost to half.
Max.
These are not like high level rogues. These are newbie operatives.
16.
feel bad
I
about
rolled
murdering
6s.
these people.
They're
but
bad guys. You
No,
get the feeling
18.
they're bad guys.
Am I 18?
make up his
No, I
mind
think I'm a
after.
16.
The one
They attack.
who
So, yeah,
is
I rolled a 6.
attacking you,
I rolled a 5, and then I rolled a
Kaylin?
4.
this is a knife. That is a 14 to hit.
No.
No. You kind of just kind of like
Dodge.
your shadows seem to almost like make you appear where you're not, and she stabs through the darkness at your side and goes, there was supposed to be a person there. However, Tal will start to strike.
Didn't he already shoot someone?
And he died.
And
Oh, no,
miss?
you're right. Yes. Sorry. He is right there still. Never mind. Ignore all of that. But you get an idea. Maybe he's going to come and get you next round.
You have a premonition.
Oh, premonition.
Maybe it's a gift of the Lear that we haven't written in yet. That
shit.
doesn't really exist.
Oh shit.
Um,
To see the immediate
Flattern,
bad
it's your
future.
turn.
Oh shit, I'm fine. So the this
Thank you for stopping my mistake, by the way.
can Vladrin see his teammates?
Yes, you see everyone from where you are, except for Kaylin, who's behind the wagon.
Okay.
I am surrounded. Help me,
Yeah.
please.
Um,
I'm not meant for melee.
Vlad.
You're out of range of that guy.
Yeah,
You won't get to
5, 10. Wait, no.
You can't
5.
move through the wagon.
Ah, but I'm so big. This probably makes it harder. Shit.
You also can't move through the tree.
That is a difficult situation.
You
Is there?
could spin around this way and get over there if you want. That's if you're right here That's 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right to there.
Wait, here?
Yeah, and you have access to the halfling at least.
Okay, as long as he's within 5 feet of me.
He
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Cool.
That's all I want.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action, shout something in Elvish, and then
Well, everybody here speaks Elvish.
No.
These two speak Elvish, so
those
they
who
hear
do hear me cry out, slash and burn. And then
Then his flame or his sword miraculously bursts into red and yellow flame all along its length of his weapon. And the two rogue individuals over there go, "Oh fuck!"
and winding up. That's a 17 plus a number.
The 17 plus, so 23.
That is more than enough to
Got him, coach.
to
You
hit
got
this
him.
poor defenseless little halfling.
Right before. Sorry.
I'm sorry about this.
Wait, isn't it 2d8?
I thought they were d6s.
No. If it's a flame tongue, it's D8s.
It's a flame tongue?
It is.
Already?
It says d6.
What do you mean already?
What? I thought, aren't they rare?
D6.
Did I?
Flame tongue is d6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Frostbrand, I think is.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I thought the
Sorry.
common one. No, uncommon. Oh my god. Level 3 items.
Flame
Uh,
tongues are
It's not. It's
That-
not uncommon. It's a rare.
I dig it though, because that
but
is 4,
I was handing
6.
out rare items. To all of
That's
you.
10 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys all got
Yours is
All
your
but you.
two items are
got a book.
extremely rare.
Yeah.
That'll be a.
Yours, they're both one of a kind. His I pulled out of the book.
I
That'll
wasn't
be.
shit talking.
Is it all fire damage or is it the weapon?
Weapon plus, so it's slashing and then.
So that'd
fire.
be 6 slashing and 4 fire.
She is not resistant though, so all of it goes through. So that's
Gotta
10.
get used to that. For all those demons
But it counts as magic, so it doesn't matter.
and other things.
Yeah.
you know.
The halfling goes down in a burning husk.
And I'm just like, oh!
She barely has a chance to scream before she's silenced.
Sure. Morale check.
Yeah. From that one. Nah, he'll tough it out. I should have.
I love morale checks. They're
He's
always
just like,
fun.
no,
Yeah,
I got this.
Holds the weird.
That was a lucky shot, really.
Turn to him.
Either that or he thinks he'll get worse if he flees. Worse than death? No, but Kaylin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
Well, I mean, at least fast death, slow death.
And maybe they have a
take it,
deal to
and
get
I wanted to move it
resurrected
right up
after
behind
this,
him.
possibly if they survive.
What?
Can you move it right
Yes.
Can.
there? And then,
Your spiritual weapon attempt to bash him from behind.
It's a new spell. You're getting used to it.
You're like, how do I move something over
At
there?
least get the number.
What was your total?
Something to throw out the wall.
Not enough.
Okay.
I mean, she does know the stats.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
and then I'm gonna sticker flame the one in front of me.
Makes a dex saving throw.
Yeah. Pick that up. Oh, that's not going to cut it.
Burn.
So this is
Righteous
one
Fury.
that's been hit already.
5.
Total?
Radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay, she is not down, but she's definitely hurt.
Yeah, because that's the one I hurt before.
Yeah, they've got 2 scorch marks on her, and you can see the skin bubbling where your
Radiant
your
fire.
Radiant fire is on her. She's like, "Ow!" For lack of a better word.
That's what most people say.
It burns! Ow! Ow! You think she said that before?
We're on fire today.
Yeah.
Mine's completely
Hope, you're up. You
I
feel like he's gonna come get you.
yeah, but I am hidden from the other one,
Which one?
the guy with the big sword.
You don't think he saw you?
Okay, then I'm gonna
Protected
sneak up
by
and
fire.
stab him.
Okay.
So she's hidden, just doing an attack.
No
at the-
longer, but you still get your advantage on this.
Yeah.
It was
Uh,
almost a
It was
20.
almost, but that is a unnatural 20.
That's enough.
You get your sneaky
I get
sneak.
my sneaky sneak.
You are definitely not hidden anymore.
Right. Oh, that's right. It's 3rd level rogue when you get the bump to 2.
11 points of
Ouch!
damage.
Ooh, this guy looks messed up. You got him like in a kidney or something in
Cool.
the back.
That's a lot of
He's not dead, but he is like, it's like having trouble holding on
Are
to
you
his
using
sword.
your bonus action? Or did you have both?
Are you going to disengage from him, or are you going to stab him with the dagger?
Offhand.
I'm actually going to use my bonus action. Yeah, to...
Disengage?
No, I'm gonna, like, come on, Asher, you've got it, it's okay!
Yay!
Inspired!
Inspiration.
Inspiration!
Yay!
All right.
We take those.
All right. So Hope, that's your
Because I am
turn.
concerned for your health.
Running
We all
like the
are.
wind. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish, 40.
I'm so mad. He's so far away.
He comes up behind you, snake-like dagger
Yeah.
in one hand, and that's it. But you do see he has got a familiar-looking rapier at his side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He appears to have
Commandeered.
the special weapons of his previous allies.
Does he have a fun hat?
Yes.
I want that hat
It's
so bad.
strapped in his belt, though. And he's not wearing armor, though. But one of them is.
Yeah.
This one back here.
What type of armor? Probably not.
Actually, technically, it'd be 2 of them that would be wearing armor.
He's definitely.
Poison, and you had the Mariners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are rather well armed.
Oh, nice.
That's noise.
Nice.
It's noise.
He's scary.
He is terrifying. I'm trying to take everyone else out. Who's
All
next
right,
in the
Yeah.
list?
So this is the
The dagger?
dagger coming at you.
Disadvantage. Wait,
Nope, not
2
me.
attacks, right?
No,
Oh,
just
shit.
one attack.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I saw you pointing over this way.
Yep, nope.
No.
Ooh, I don't think that's going to do it. That is a 13 total.
No,
to
that
hit.
will not hit me.
Okay. Sorry, no, it's a 12.
That still doesn't hit me.
Like, oh, it hits now.
And then he will follow it up with an attack.
Yeah.
This one not as bad, but when the dagger slashes wide and misses, his foot comes around from nowhere and misses. You're just kind of like, boom, boom. And then his fist following it up in a backhand is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that is... That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage from his back fist.
Aye.
Ah, yeah,
Do not
Jackie.
like that. That is not on my list of good things.
Alright, so yeah, you're just like, ha ha ha! Oh, shit.
My nose.
And then he comes to rest, ready
Yeah.
for you, dagger in hand, like, and he's got kind of a smile, like, I got this, on his face. Next is Asher. You're up.
Go, Asher, go.
5, 15.
You have a little pointer
20,
thing, so your
25,
arms are in the
30.
way.
I
How
know,
far
I'm
can you move
counting.
it?
Alright, bumping her, deck save.
Oh, okay. Wow, they don't like you.
That's fine. She takes 3 points of damage of fire.
Oh, that's it. She's down.
Cool.
She's all, fire! I hate fire!
So I got her. And then this guy right here, as an
And-
action.
By the way, when the fire hits her,
Mhm.
she goes down, but the armor seems unaffected.
Cool. 2 missiles. No,
Oh, because it's a bonus action to
bonus
move
action to
this
move it, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put, fuck it, go big or go home. 3 missiles and then 1 missile to the one over there.
Which one?
So 1 missile and then 3 missiles.
Okay, you can kind of see him. They're not rolled to hit, though,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
So
I'm just, he's
1
there.
missile into him for 4 points of damage.
All right. He's down.
That's what I figured. And then here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 11, 12 damage.
To which one? To this guy?
Yeah, the one still standing. Yeah, so it's just... And then...
Yeah. As the little kid gun shooting noises come out of your mouth.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, okay. You run around Vladrin like ducking and getting out of the way of his flaming sword.
What? No.
Oh yeah. Too much.
If anything's like...
Does he do?
But then he also goes, ha!
Yeah,
Afterwards.
exactly. After the both downs, you just see it's just like, all right. I think.
Either that or it's like he runs all the way over here and goes, yes.
And it's just like
Turns full around.
it's just like, all right, the field's evened out now. It's just him.
I mean, there's still
Not quite.
It's just him.
no.
Oh yeah, shit.
You're like, Asher, that was good. Do that again.
I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah. I'm just your shield right now.
Alright. So, that was Asher's turn. A light crossbow is plinged in your direction. Pling! Ooh, no, I don't think that's got the stuff on it. That is a 12 to hit you.
Nope.
So, and then you hear, fuck! She starts to load it again. That's her action. That's it. Vladrin, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, she takes a couple steps back. Like, I gotta get ready to get out of here. The boss dies.
How much distance from me to...
Yeah, sorry.
That's
I did
a
give
lot.
Yeah, you
Lot
can
of
go
distance.
10,
You're going the
20,
distance.
30, jump the fire,
Yeah.
40 to there. Wait, no. 10, 20.
Yep.
You can get to him.
I can get to her?
Yeah, just barely. You're like right there. Though.
Sorry, treat.
You're having to like make a dex roll as you're going over between the horses and the carriage.
Ooh,
You're like
vaulting.
trying to climb over the thing to get to it.
Oh, easy peasy
11?
squeezy.
That's enough. Yeah, I mean it's not. You're
It's not
big enough to where
graceful.
you can like over the bar that keeps the horses attached to
That
it,
might be a pull.
and you're like kind of the reins are not. They're like around the
Yeah.
horses right now. They're not hooked up to.
Yeah,
the
they're not
wagon.
pulled taut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're able to get to them.
I come up and be like, hello! Oh no! That is 12.
That's not enough.
It's my turn.
No. Yes.
Ah.
Yes, it is, Galen. It's your turn.
Yes.
There is a smoldering corpse in front of you and a rather nice suit of black leather armor gleaming from underneath it.
So I want to place it. Stop. I want a bonus action. I'm gonna move this 20 feet to try to get to her.
So 5, 15, 20, or 20.
Yeah, it can only move 20 feet.
Okay.
And right around here.
Mm-hmm.
So it just hits him. I'm gonna have him make a dex saving throw for fairy fire.
Oh, to give everybody advantage. All right, dex save. He fails.
So you guys have
He is in
advantage
the middle of
on
that.
him.
Little bullseyes appear all over.
It's violet.
It's violet and it just
in
fills in.
purple and violet.
Fills
It's
in all
just
the.
like right here, right here, right here.
So that means you get your sneak
I
attacks.
do get my sneak. I mean, I get it anyway.
Well, you get an advantage though. That's the big thing.
yeah.
See if you can crit.
It's nice.
Okay, so that
Is it just
is
on a hit?
Kalen's turn. Hope. You got the drop on him. You spin around.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what is that? Like 23 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
They don't make saves and shit.
Mm-mm.
It's in that radius. It's 10-foot radius.
9
and I
points of
place it
damage.
So you guys can
9? All right.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And
It's not
I'm gonna
concentration
use
either.
my
It is.
offhand.
Okay, it's in the...
Put
With
spiritual
the
Try and
dagger.
stab him again.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good combo.
Mm-hmm. Because you can
Which
It's
is
really good for the rogue. It's my innate ability.
17
Hits.
No,
No,
fairy
it's your
fire. It's a drop.
for 5.
Okay. All right. That was Hope's turn.
Too fast.
He starts to act. He is going to. He's not sure which one of you is more dangerous, so he is going to still throw the dagger or try and stab you with his nasty, snaky dagger.
The guy standing next to us.
Mhm.
Yep.
Disadvantage. As I throw my shield.
All right. So that's not going to hit you. Let's just see. Even worse. Wow.
Just you put your shield in front of him.
Yeah, and he's like clang. Oh. So then he tries and kicks you in the nether regions.
And says nay.
No, is he disadvantage on all attacks?
Nope,
It's
it's
just
just
the
that
one.
one
Just
attack
the
as a
one against
reaction.
her. Okay,
Yeah.
and then he will attempt to punch you with his free hand again. Nothing.
Ooh, demoralized.
Wow, the die has lost all its magic.
In all fairness,
It's not me.
it's not swinging against her.
That's it. So
Really hates
he
Yep.
Really hates you.
Yep.
misses in his entirety there.
Good damn.
Oh wait, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Ash? No, it's the other girl.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Other-
No, it's Ashley next, and then her.
How many feet away is he?
He?
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure you
It's
guys.
only
About
25
50.
feet away from your flaming sphere.
He's about 50 feet away from you.
He's 50 feet away from me.
From you, and yeah, about 20 feet away from your flaming sphere.
All right, friends, I'm so sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30 to bump him. So he makes a dex saving throw. 14.
You say friends?
Yeah.
Are you doing
He
an
saves.
AoE?
Yeah. He takes 2 points of fire damage. Is it lightly?
Okay.
Who else gets hit?
This is the next thing.
Gives him a light singe.
So I reach in to my water skin, get a water droplet on my finger, and then make it into a frozen knife, and then
Oh, fuck you!
You're gonna ice knife him?
ice knife in him.
Not this shit again.
Okay, how many
Last
other
time it
people
didn't
does
even
that
hurt
hit?
him.
It's gonna hit
Everyone in 5 feet.
everyone.
So it's
In,
gonna hit both of you. then.
yeah, but
Does it
that's
hear-
on it explodes.
Does that hear the like? Not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
It's the only thing I have to hit. The only thing I'd be able to use this for.
Hey,
I
don't
know.
buy dice for nothing.
I know. So and it's at advantage to hit, which
19.
you were almost a crit. You did so well.
So we gotta save.
You guys.
Oh.
So 14.
14 to
6.
Well, no, I rolled a 19 on the die. 19 plus 5, 6.
Oh, okay, that
So
hits.
I hit him. So he takes.
10 damage?
Yeah, 1d10 damage. So he takes 10.
Hit or miss, the shard explodes.
Yep, in 5 feet.
I
So,
got it
what do we take?
2d6.
2d6 ice damage.
But I take half.
You take half.
So he
I
takes
take
how much?
full.
He
I
takes
failed that shit.
10 piercing damage.
Okay.
So map that down. And then the thing exploded, where 9 ice damage. He also gets to make a dex saving throw. So he gets to make a dex saving
Okay,
throw.
and so do they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they failed,
Failed.
passed, failed.
Wow.
So he also takes 9 ice damage
9
or cold damage.
And I
Sorry.
take 4.
And I just yell, "Sorry!" And I didn't even get to use this because I rolled a 19.
Okay.
But he's really hurt.
Yes, he is.
He's really hurt. That's 2 of those spells. Because I used 2 of those. That's my turn. I'm going to hide. I'll move closer, and then I'll just hide behind the tree.
Okay.
I use
Crossbow
ice
girl fires again.
Flames for...
Ooh, no. Crossbow bolt goes whizzing past everything, and you hear a and a leaf. One leaf comes down out of the tree over there. That's
See,
her
that's second
action. She will
Flames
5,
here.
10, 15, 20, 25. Try and get away from the big floating fist that's coming her direction, and try and get a better angle on you all.
Damn it.
But Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. She's at advantage.
She's at advantage?
Why?
Friend
Why?
within 5 feet.
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't give you advantage. It just, if you hit, you get your
like
sneak
for
attack.
the rogue thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you advantage.
Yeah.
Just get
If you have a friend within...
You're right. I screwed this up when I was playing a rogue in your game. You're
Yep.
absolutely right.
It's okay.
Sorry. Well, she missed it.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
a test.
you.
I mean, if you want to give me advantage every time there's an ally within 5 feet.
No, it was the other thing I was thinking of.
God, we've created a god class.
All right.
I feel like there's a spell or something that does that.
Very fair.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Anywho.
So, that was her turn. Vladrin, you're up.
At advantage.
Advantage.
Swing and swing.
So he nimbly steps out of the way of both strikes
Yeah.
with your flaming sword.
1. Mwah.
So my
Oh.
turn now.
Is this thing like too light?
That feels as heavy as your other weapon.
What am I doing?
She's really nimbly bimbly.
Oh, it's because I have to use the rest.
Well, top of the order. Kaylin, you're up.
Move this
Yeah, we'll
20
take a break
feet.
when this is done.
Move 20 feet.
Or you're going to switch...
Is this an actual tree? Or is this grass?
No, it's grass.
So 5,
Only
10,
the big
15,
trees are
20,
real
25.
I can only move
20.
20.
He's playing catch up.
That's the one thing that sucks about it.
I picture it like, hey,
It's
come
so
on,
slow.
Come on, she, come here. But
come on to get you.
it's got the red cords wrapped around it.
Is she within 60 feet of me? No, she's within.
No, she's just outside of 60 feet.
Okay, well, I guess Dex.
I think so. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, she's a little bit outside of 60 feet.
Then I guess
Scissors.
Dex save on
Monk.
the monk again.
What are you doing?
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Lots of fire.
This doesn't have disadvantage, though.
Nope.
No.
Woo!
Didn't? Yeah. Wow. That doesn't. It's just completely dead now. That super die is dead.
It's because it's not swinging on Gemma.
Yeah, come at me, Ken.
Come at me, Ken.
No
You
saves.
taunt him.
There's
then-
no reason for him to attack you at the moment, so I can't just. He attacks the priest.
20.
So that is Kaylin's turn. Hope, you're up.
I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Okay.
At advantage, 20s.
No, but 22.
Oh, that'll hit.
Got him.
Do you have two? Oh, no, you don't. I thought you had two of the same die.
No.
Woo!
11. Points.
11 points of damage. All right. He is definitely looking like that last one took all the wind out of his sails.
And I'm gonna.
And he goes.
But
He
it's
starts
so
to speak
nifty.
before, but you can get a stab in. But he's
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna do my offhand.
Mhm.
That is 18.
You should move
he goes, wait,
it.
and you
should
get
move
him.
it.
And how do you want to kill him?
Well, it's I have my rapier in my offhand, so I just think I just go up through the throat.
So he goes, wait, and it explodes out the
Yeah.
out the back of his neck. You can see it sticking out past his head as his body changes shape.
You could have. He said, "Wait, we could have found."
He said,
something
wait.
He said wet while he was choking on a blade.
He turns into a gray-skinned slug of undefinable flesh. No true facial features. He's still wearing his monk robes, the fine black clothing, but this flesh is gray, hairless, with little wisps of hair sticking off the head and almost like fish eyes.
Yeah.
Can I do a history?
Sure.
Wait,
That
no,
means-
girl's alive.
Like,
Girl's
can
still
I
alive.
add a free action
I'm
turn
just saying,
to her
he's
and say,
down now.
"Are we done now?"
She goes, boonk! Throws the light crossbow in the thing, and she goes, do I need to run or will you spare me?
Take off your armor.
She goes,
Well, I mean, I'd rather be naked than be dead.
untying the laces on the back of the armor. So she will take 5 minutes to get out of leather armor.
Isn't it only 2?
I think it's 5.
Oh, Yeah.
Oh
and
no,
with,
no,
and
that's
with us watching with murderous intent.
Yeah, and she's starts to, as soon as she gets the leather armor off, she immediately starts stomping her feet like she's freezing.
Yeah, and just tell her to...
Yeah, if that's all you want from her, she'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will.
It's 1 minute for light armor.
Oh, okay.
So it'll only take 1 minute.
Takes her a minute to get.
5 minutes for.
Actually,
heavy
I tell her to
or
empty
medium.
her pockets, too.
What? Why are we doing this to her, Hope?
No, that's fine. She'll drop her coin purse,
Yeah.
and she'll leave you a short sword and a quiver of a crossbow.
I go get a blanket. I go give it to her.
Really?
Yeah.
She was. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just go. Get out of here.
I kind of like give you this really confused look, like just like.
When you come back, I'll just.
So you're like mercy to the weak.
Yeah.
Don't do this again.
She goes,
She's a thief.
not anymore. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Yes, if I ever see you again, it's bad news bears.
Bad news, babe.
It's a thing we say in the forest.
Is it bad news when you come across the bear, or is it bad news for bears?
Oh no, we hang
will
out.
Take a break.
Eat some honey.
Okay.
All right, we're taking a break, folks. We will be back.
Eat a pizza chicken
Oh.
because I'm dying.
You go pee-pee now.
I'll just.
Yeah, go.
He had something he could have told us.
It doesn't matter.
You get the feeling he's probably just gonna say something like, I can fix it.
Right.
I can, you know.
I can read your minds and give you whatever you want. Just
or I
leave me
can-
alive.
Basically, you're probably gonna say something like, wait, I can say it wasn't you, get you access to all this.
I wouldn't trust him to do anything.
Probably should.
Can we roll an Arcana, or are we just gonna roll for all that stuff when we get back for what he is?
Let's check on everything else when we get back.
Okay. Ken,
Because I have to use
the
the
loot,
little gentleman's room.
the little gentleman's room. Do you mind if I steal a soda?
No, please do, and get me one too while you're in there.
Okay. Pre-popped or not popped when we get back?
You can just leave it on the table, I'll get it.
Would you steal me one as well?
What?
Steal. All right. I'll give you another as well.
On the same label.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't go in there?
No, not yet. Oh, you want one too? Yes. Just get. I didn't know what you were referring to. I thought we were talking about. I mean, all I did was cook it in the bacon grease, and then I lightly garlic salted it and peppered it, and put some water in there just so that. The one time I don't have to be. At some point we need to have one of the. I know. At one point we need to have like the crit roll stuff they do on their breaks. Some kind of cycling, dumb stuff.
We could have done that on full screen.
Yeah.
The
The image.
background, and just us talking in the background, disembodied voices.
Disembodied voices.
Which one's their real voice?
Just so we know.
Yeah. Reduce the
Super Herpagonda.
Herpagonda-
Syphilis.
Herpagana syphilades.
Syphilis.
There we go. That's this.
Gemma's turn.
Can you put this down?
Oh, we got 2 viewers.
One of them you?
One of them is me. Is the other one you?
Let us see.
Well, it's
today.
not because you have the screen closed. Yeah, so it's someone else. Ooh, who could it be? Oh, there goes Gemma P.
Does that show another set?
Nope, still 2.
Goddamn.
It might take a bit to upload.
Just us. Watching
Just-
our,
just-
watching ourselves.
It's okay. I don't blame it. It's okay. I'm closing it out anyways.
It's like a dog when they see themselves in the mirror for something.
Who's that? Who's that? See, now I'm bummed. You know what? I can use this D6 on the Arcana check if I
Yes,
fuck
you
up.
can.
Haha! Inspired. Like when you gave it to me, I was just like, I don't have any attacks. Everything I have is saving throws.
Yeah.
But if one of them had a poison thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's what you were thinking?
Oh yeah,
Fair.
about the items that we are inevitably going to pick up.
Yeah.
So you've already got. You don't have special armor. It's just the jacket.
Yeah. Like, of what I know they have, all I really want is the hat.
The hat.
What was the
You
hat?
don't want the poison leathers.
Disguise.
Oh, there was a hat of disguise?
I thought there
I had
was.
a cap of water.
No, there's a cap of water.
Oh,
Mariner's
never
armor
mind.
and a cap of water.
I
There's
thought it was
that
a hat of
magical
disguise.
armor.
Then I
Yeah.
don't know.
There's 2 suits of magical armor, one currently empty, and one holding a burn victim.
I'll let go of the burn victim.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably enough.
The black suit of leather armor over
Are we
here.
done on break?
Is
I was
anyone else
just-
still need to do anything?
I was just talking shop.
Okay, let's come back.
Okay.
And we're back.
So, yes. So, I'll say that again, even though you probably heard me. The music wasn't on that loud. So there's at least 2 suits of armor that look like they resisted the direct damage done to them. This suit over here, which is currently Sans occupant, is has a definite naval
Aquatic theme?
motif. It has an aquatic theme.
You just said orcs don't like this kind of armor.
Why?
Crit roll reference. Crit roll
He's
reference.
a half orc.
Crit roll reference.
Rude.
Crit roll reference.
Anyway, the other suit is definitely all in black with a slight green tinge to it. Like if you put it under a black light, it'll show green instead of blue, like normal black.
Yeah,
Okay.
a hue
Yeah.
of a witch.
Also, amongst the things, your assault, this guy has a snake motif dagger that's slightly curved and looks like a giant snake fang, when the pommel has like a cobra head on it.
Definitely try not to touch the blade and sheathe that shit before handing it over.
Okay.
You just have bad feeling from a past life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hat going through his belt also has an aquatic theme to it. It looks almost like a tiara kind of thing. It's like a silver band that goes around his head.
Oh, okay.
That's so strangely familiar. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you want, I can.
Well, because identifies a ritual, right?
It is.
There's also leather armor. Then there is a definitely shiny rapier.
Well, if what we want to do is
With, by the way, this rapier. Normal rapiers are they're thin and
Double-sided
come to a
blades.
point,
Yeah.
double-sided blade. This is thin, double-sided blade, but both blades are serrated.
Ooh. You could say it's vicious.
Ew.
No. Okay.
And then
And then.
also on your mysterious attacker,
Call him Bob.
Do we find the
I
other
wanna
half
call him
of
Gray.
the sending stone pair?
you do.
Okay.
Gray
This
Bob.
one marked with a
Gray
written
Bob.
on it
That's
in like charcoal
Alright, Gray Bob.
is a number 2, actually written on it.
Okay.
You know what sucks?
Now we have 2 standing stones.
No, we don't.
We have one sending
We have
stone.
one sending stone,
I gave the other one to Emin.
which Emin didn't do her job during this
I
week.
sold the
That's
other
right.
one to Emin.
Yeah. And
Now
now
you'd
you're
be like,
Emin's
hey,
stone-
Emin.
yeah.
So no, she probably did try and contact him on multiple occasions, and he
It's
went.
just like, nope.
He went, new phone, who dis? each time.
Yeah.
At least now you can contact
I'll
her.
tell. Yeah.
Let me go to voicemail.
Maybe she'll mail it to you in Waterloo.
Well, I mean, having
Technically, she
access
did-
to Siliqui is
That's true.
Yeah.
not nothing. And
Yeah,
she
you-
did give us
you-
200 gold for
You
it.
can warn her you're coming. Like, we're coming.
I
Please
really
be
don't
honest.
see a bad scenario in
I don't
Siliqui's household having the other half of the sending stone pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what at what cost?
There are also here actually, in his left hand,
Ooh.
you can see where he was actually reaching into a bag to grab it when he fell. There's a spell scroll.
Uh-oh.
In addition to this, there are 3 potions.
It sounds like I have my work cut out for me.
One of them is actually like, you can tell when you pop the cork on it, it is just nasty poison.
For the dagger.
It's oily and it's,
That might be good for you.
no, it's not for the dagger.
Oh.
This is like, actually no, strike that. It is a tasteless, odorless, pale or clear liquid that just makes you go, oh, this has got to be some kind of awful poison.
Rub it on your gums.
This is definitely a spike someone's drink kind of poison.
How about a wager?
This is not an apply it to weapons kind of poison.
I like it.
Then, the other 2 potions are a... You've seen healing potions that have that kind of like milk of magnesia pinkish color to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is vibrant red and the bottles are just slightly hot.
Oh.
And the top of the vials are filled with black smoke.
Yeah. Alright, so well, let's just put
The
this...
the red potions are twins for each other.
Let's put all these down in the wagon. I'll start identifying them on our way out.
Yeah, because you can kind of just do that as a ritual in the
Yeah.
back of the wagon while
Yeah.
we travel.
And I feel as if we should get moving. Siliqui did say that we needed to be as far
Exactly.
away from Baldur's Gate.
So
by
we'll
night.
So what's this?
So we'll throw the armor and stuff in there and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
and get on our way.
Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check on our Grey friend?
Yes.
Don't. Does.
Got
Thank
it.
you. Oh, look at you.
Do they
Anyone else
stack?
got
Does it
Arcana?
stack
It
with-
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
I only casted 1 guidance.
I know. I have a
What?
D6. It's
Oh,
within 10
right.
minutes.
Inspiration.
Does anyone else have Arcana? Do you have Arcana where you can assist me?
I don't.
No.
I have history, sorry.
I don't think I do.
Well, here we go.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, you
I know what he is.
He is a doppelganger.
Yeah, that's lots. It's lots,
Yeah.
Ken.
Which makes sense how he can change forms. It would be, knowing what you know of guilds like this, it would be rare that he would be able to go unnoticed as what he is as a ranking member of the guild. So they knew.
Mm-hmm.
I can delete these now. These aren't part of my thing.
It's one of those things where he had special talents. They probably let him go rogue once in a while. Ooh, sorry for that.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think it's funny that Jack turned in the moment you were like backstabbing each other last time.
Oh, well, it's good shit. It's the meaty stuff.
So,
Yeah.
with that check, because it was at 18, 3, and a 1, plus my 6. So what is that? That's a 4,
27,
22,
29.
28.
Doesn't know math.
As gruesome
We'll
as...
let that carry over to some of the magic items as well.
Well, because I can identify those.
No, but the 2 potions and the poison, the 2 potions are definitely fire breathing.
Okay.
Ooh.
One shot, drink it.
Well, multiple shots.
Asher.
It's
Or,
3 shots, I
Yeah,
think.
I
3 or
think it's
4.
for like, I thought it was for like a minute.
No,
No,
she go to
you
Asher.
have
Oh,
so
no,
many
she definitely
charges
go to
when you
Asher.
drink it, and you have like a minute or so to use it.
You
Yeah.
fit it.
And you can do it as a bonus
But you
action.
use them in the same combat.
Yeah.
You drink it once and then you can use it.
Okay, cool. So
He was
cool.
getting ready to use that too, but he was going to try and
Wait, let me kill
dimension
you.
door.
Okay, that was the next thing I was going to
That's the
ask.
scroll.
You can write that down.
I can, because I'm guessing it's as wizard.
Yes.
Cool. My next thing was also, I'm assuming his body itself
It's okay.
would not be used for alchemical purposes. Correct?
Yes, it would.
It would be used.
Whoa.
You can use it in a polymorph potion or a change shape potion.
But there's no way that I could preserve.
You might have been able to if you kept your pickling jars.
Yeah. I wanted to get more peaches.
In all fairness,
But
I
don't know what they're going to be used for yet.
We do.
I meant the big ones with the
Yeah.
full of formaldehyde.
Well, I do have
Thought we
2
did some
empty
days ago.
ones from Dottie's. And I also have all that booze.
Yes, you have all that walnut booze. That would definitely work.
So I'm gonna be sitting there looking at it, and I'm just be like,
Asher,
Oh,
you
why
had
are
that
you
look on your
conjuring
face
it?
the time that I had to explain why you were dissecting snakes.
yeah, that's because dissection is on the menu.
I'm assuming you've already conjured a
I
little scalpel
recommend-
knife. He's like, if you don't mind, I'm gonna tend to the horses while you do this.
Well,
Yeah.
I would like to. I would like your guys' permission. I don't want to do
there's
anything.
a few things in here that, with the right medical procedure, will be useful.
Yeah, and I'm
But
going.
You're not going to need the whole body.
That's fine.
I'm
And-
gonna just, when I walk away, I'm gonna cast guidance.
Right, and I'm just gonna be like, I want to get your guys' opinions of it. If you're all okay with it. If not, then
I don't want to see it.
fair.
Same on that.
So you can take his brain.
Okay.
That is useful for mind reading.
Okay.
And then you're going to need the gland that allows him to change his body shape, which is
And I figured I can only
part
get
of
2.
Can I?
near his brain as well. Part of
I
his
gave him
different
guidance.
Yeah.
as
Well,
well.
can I assist by actually doing the cutting with his instruction? Because I have a better sleight of
Sure.
hand.
I need you to make a dexterity roll.
Then-
Well,
I
I'm
guess-
telling her where to cut, so would that be at advantage?
Can I do
You can
Or sleight of hand?
sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Can I do guidance on her instead then?
Yeah, I mean, what's your dexterity bonus compared to your medicine?
My medicine's a +1.
My sleight of
Do you have medicine?
I don't.
But my Arcana check, would I know where his anatomy is? At least with that.
Yeah. My dexterity.
Yeah, because you were over 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My
I
dexterity
assume you've studied
is a
doppelgangers
plus
sometime in the
3.
past. You
So
have to in your line of business,
Yeah.
because if doppelgangers come in and try and cheat your merchant family,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
try and replace them, so you had to do a lot of study on them in Waterdeep.
So here we go.
So
just dexterity or sleight
yeah,
of hand?
but your dexterity, because you don't have medicine,
Okay.
your difficulty, you cannot get advantage.
Okay.
It's okay, I gave her like guidance.
And not
stuff.
no
Like
proficiency.
gloves and shit.
Just straight dex.
Individual
Okay.
item.
Not bad.
'Cause you're doing it-
16.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Oh goddamn.
You're telling her to cut in the right place. You're telling her to cut, and she's doing an amazing job of it.
Yeah, that's what I figured would happen.
Would you
An
roll?
11.
Okay, you're able to get one or the other. You can get the shape-changing gland or the third eye gland.
Is that
The
the
one that allows him to read minds.
Then that's what I'd go for.
Okay, because that can be used in...
There's
spell-
more divination magic that goes within the polymorph that would be.
Yeah.
It would be more of like alter self, right? Would be what it would be more of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is seems to be his ability to actually read people's surface thoughts.
Yeah. So that's the one we get, and we'd muck up the other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in one of my vials. So I'll just make it, instead of 2 empty ones, make it
It
1.
is. You think it's a
These are
valuable
nice
piece of bodily parts that if you can't use it, you can definitely sell it.
Mm.
Okay.
And then you move on from
Yeah.
the carnage,
And-
because there are people just walking by when he does this.
Oh, we would have pulled it like behind the cart into the trees.
Right, but there are people
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
by on
So
the
this
road.
is a traverse.
Somebody like,
path.
how you doing over here? Oh my god!
Third eye.
Active crime scene.
Yeah.
And
You
as
get his pineal gland.
I'm just saying doppelganger third eye gland. How much wine would I have to use to...
About a quarter of a bottle.
Okay.
Not much
Not
at all.
too
yeah.
bad.
As we set out, I use the sending stone and try and contact Emin. Just, Emin, this is Hope. Can you hear me?
It's just a one message. Send a message.
Oh,
she gets.
yeah,
and
right.
She can reply.
Once a day.
Sorry, right. Then I'd go, Emin, this is Hope.
Keep it short. You're out of.
Yeah.
You're gonna run out of words.
I know you wanted to kill him yourself, but the
Got him.
shapeshifter is dead.
Few seconds to reply. You hear. Good. I owe you one. You and Vladrin.
No know that's gonna turn into.
Just like, Vladrin, I care for you deeply, but if I am ever invited into your bed, I will stab someone to get away.
That's fine. I wouldn't be doing the inviting. Just keep on going, like it's fun.
Yeah.
Doing the brushing,
All right.
calm the mind with the the noises. You're asking.
Actually,
me, like,
it's very quiet and quick.
okay, good.
Couple slashes, digging in a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, success! Oh man!
Yeah.
When you get the wrong thing. Other than that, you move. You start traveling because he can do those rituals in the back of a wagon as long as you avoid bumps. Do you have animal handling?
Yes,
Go ahead and roll it.
while I speak.
Because he could just like.
Because I
cuddle.
just,
So you're having the
always
horses
talking.
avoid obstacles too. You're like,
Yeah, I'm
avoid that hill. And
I'm
they're kinda
backseat driving them.
Like, yeah.
No.
Excellent.
16 plus 3 is 19.
So you can definitely have. The only thing you need to do your ritual on are the dagger
armor?
in
Okay.
order to figure out what the command word is.
Okay, so I do it on the dagger.
And the command word for that is what are we going to call it? Something particularly nasty, poisonous sounding.
I was just picturing, since it's a lot of snake stuff, I would just imagine you just like say strike, kind of like a snake striking. But I don't know what
Or I would
language.
imagine venom.
I was gonna say venom too.
But probably in the Yuan-Ti language.
Do they have their own language?
They speak kind of like an ancient
Dialect.
Ancient,
Yeah.
ancient common?
Dialects.
Okay.
Right? Uni.
Yeah.
Just all.
Steve.
Shut the fuck. What does that dagger do?
Once a day, you can decide
That's
to
what daggers do.
poison someone. Okay.
Oh, given the poison condition?
It is a dagger of venom.
Ooh.
It was fun.
We'll write it up later.
Okay.
We'll make that shit up.
Same with the leather armor. That is. Oh, what did I do with the sheet? The leather armor is armor of poison resistance.
This one is of armor poison resistance. Leather,
Yeah, and it's +1.
+1.
So that's actually better than the armor of the mariner's armor.
This one's just really good if you fall unconscious
But the
way underwater.
Yeah, the mariner's armor stops you from drowning, and the hat allows you to actively breathe underwater. It creates an air bubble around your head.
So these two are really
it could
good.
also be used in vacuum.
Yep.
say?
These two are really good together. If you ever need a time where you need to breathe, this would work really well because
Yeah,
it creates its own air bubble.
And the rapier is just...
Vicious.
It's very mean. It's a
If you
mean.
roll a 20, it does an additional.
1d7 or 1d10. No, it's just 7
Yeah, just
Yeah,
additional.
Plus 7 damage.
of the weapon.
And you guys
type.
can divide those items up as you see
Who
fit.
wants what?
To be honest, none of these do anything for me.
The spells?
You could...
Well, yes,
the
I
spell
figured
scroll.
that goes in without say.
And the
And the
potions of fire
potions?
breathing.
The
Oh.
fire breathing?
The two, these ones right here, fire breathing potions.
That could
Now,
go to
if you
Oh,
if
no,
you
no, no.
put the dimension door in your spell book over time, you would actually be able to teach it to Hope eventually too, if she was interested in.
Oh, that's right, because
Why don't you want the potions?
it requires
You
to
couldn't
get
do it
close.
vice versa though. If
Yeah.
she took it, you wouldn't be able to learn it from
It's
her.
not multi. Oh, fuck.
To be honest, if I'm using the no fuck, I want to be using the scroll, less of trying to breathe fire on something. I would want to get out of dodge.
Fire sounds kind of cool.
There we go. See, we have a winner.
Yeah, he's already developing quite a fire motif there.
Like, just kind of thinking in the distance, like how many things you can burn down with a fire sword and fire breath.
Okay, so the fire breath you only use multiple times and then it's done. It's not a permanent thing.
Oh, you don't think it was... Again, recalibrating a little bit of thoughts.
Do you want the hat of water breathing then?
To be honest, I mean, I could
How
wear
good's
it.
your
I can wear it now.
It looks like a nifty gold circlet
I'll wear it now.
with fish scales on it.
But
Does any of this stuff require attunement?
Yes.
All of it.
No, the
I think
armor.
The armors do,
yeah, the armor.
Okay.
The hat's new.
and I don't
I
think
think
so.
the cap is just a free slot, right?
Yeah. Do you want to check that?
That's
out?
what I'm checking first.
Cap.
Cap. CAP.
Kappa.
Does not require attunement.
Okay.
One
so I think
does.
just the armors.
Actually, I think the Mariner armor might be the only one because I don't think the armor of resistance does.
Armor would be in the front.
No, because it's something else.
It's armor.
No,
Is
I
it
think it's armor of resistance.
Oh, it is. Oh no, that one does.
Yeah.
So that requires
And
attunement.
so does
Yeah.
the Mariner's armor.
And then Mariner's armor.
Nothing. Oh, and I think the dagger of venom does it.
Oh, you're right. D's. Where's the? Give me the D.
No.
Give me the D. Where's
So
the
you're gonna
D?
get the circlet?
Yeah, it does not.
Oh, okay.
It-
So yeah, anybody can use those things.
And then M's, N's, I's.
Again, we'll
Potatoes.
write them up after.
Mariner's armor is not attuned.
Oh, that's handy. It is just leather though.
Yeah.
Do you want the resistant armor?
It'd be my last attunement. So.
Are you using it currently with anything else?
I mean, I mean,
You
I
can
wouldn't
always
say
switch
no.
things
Yeah,
out.
I wouldn't say no
I mean,
if no one else wants it.
both of you would be a drop in armor class.
Yeah, just
but
kind of
Yeah.
looking at it like.
They
oh,
are-
it'd be less for you guys, and
They
you can't
are
wear it, then-
uncommon items, though. They are valuable.
We can sell
Yeah.
I
the
mean,
Mariner's armor.
We can sell these at a different point, and I'm fine with that.
I'll attune to the poison resistance.
That's fine. And I'll just wear this in the meantime
And it
in
is
case
some
I
nifty
fall into
black
water.
armor
So
that
Yeah.
your
Kind of looks good.
clothes can fit over.
Thank you.
So.
I don't
And I-
think I'm a pretty princess though.
And I like the venom dagger. But
Yeah, that's alright.
So
do you want the rapier?
It'll become part of you.
I'll take the rapier.
Blend into your
'Cause
stuff.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not going to. We
It'd
both
be
know.
my fuck weapon.
It's all right. I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Or you're no. This is definitely a bad person. I don't feel bad stabbing them with this.
Yeah.
So it's a vicious.
It's
Yeah.
a vicious rapier.
Does the dagger of venom count as magical for purposes
Yes,
of resistance?
It is a +1 weapon.
It's a +1.
It is a +1 plus its other things.
So each stabby stab.
And that was a. By the way, I just named it Mordecai's Manual of Mages.
Yeah, it's more like Mordekainen's magician primer.
Is it?
I'm getting a
Is
lot
the
of
vicious
primers.
weapon a magical weapon but not a +1?
The vicious is not +1, but it is magical.
Okay. +7 on crit.
Yeah, +7 damage, and that's not doubled. It's just an additional 7 points.
But it's static, so you always deal 7. No rolling involved.
No, only if you crit though.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Sorry, I should have assumed you knew it. Yeah.
well, I combined that in Sarah's campaign for the Norse one. I combined the vicious weapon and a sword of life stealing.
Oh, that's nice.
So on a crit, the only problem is there's a flame tongue I have at the same time
yeah.
and a dragon slayer.
Oh, so
So-
you just. throw
Although
that
to
flame
be
tongue away.
fair, you're probably not going to be
No, the
using too
flame
many
tongue
other
is more
weapons
useful.
after.
The flame tongue is way more useful at this point because the crits almost never happen. I think it's happened once and it dealt like 10 damage, whereas the D6 each turn is like exponentially more.
Yeah.
Although
so I
he
was
did
like,
just find the axe of the god.
oh, I mean,
Yeah.
that's his new baby.
Still not okay with that.
That's a jealous baby.
By the way, that
Beat he
that
does.
book. Next time you need to purchase spells and stuff, you can do research on them instead, up to 1,000 gold pieces worth of spells.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Most of them are Mordekainen's.
As to say, I'm assuming there's a cap though of spell level.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a low level.
Oh, I'd like to
primer.
get wish.
No, it's a low level primer.
4th, 5th.
Well, we'll just see how much you can spend. We're gonna have to do Arcana checks to see if you can pull the knowledge of the books out.
That's fine.
If you fail, though, you can't use it to get that spell. Ever.
Mhm.
You still have to pay for that spell.
I'm a-okay with this.
But you can do 1,000 gold pieces worth of research in that
Prepare.
book.
Okay.
Less. Wait, that's
No.
I figure
Ability?
that's a
That's a
rare value item.
I-
Saving throw.
I am a-okay with it. Yeah. Resistance is saving throw.
no. I was talking about bless.
Bless, yeah.
Attacks,
Attacks
saving
and-
throws, not ability checks.
Yeah. Cover all your bases.
Yeah, it covers the other bases. It's combat.
Yeah. I was about to pop it for this one, but I was like,
Yeah.
Attack.
No one died.
Well, a lot
Actually-
of people died.
Well, none of us died.
None of the important people died.
I almost died. In one hit, I almost got dropped
Do
to
you need
half.
healing?
I'll sleep it off.
It's only the middle of the day.
It's only the morning. We're not even mid-morning
And
yet.
you're 2 days away from that inn if you want to stop there.
And then I just kind of like pull up my robe and just like show the giant wound, if you don't mind,
Should I just do a healing word? Or no, I'll do a full healing.
please.
Boop.
It leaves a scar.
That's fine.
It's a plus.
You heal me to full.
Is that like your first
No.
heal scar?
No, there's the other one that I got stabbed.
Yeah, he gets stabbed in the back.
I get stabbed a lot.
You're like,
There's a definite there's this
There's
big
a theme.
red target.
yeah. Keep seeing you get stabbed.
I'm not hard to hit,
Yeah, that's for sure.
and I don't have nice armor to wear too.
You should learn how to.
Sounds like a waste of my time.
Also, I feel like you could get a spell for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe you can do us a favor
Mhm.
and learn that spell.
Will do. I'll try my hottest.
Fucking quit not taking mage armor. That's like the thing mages seek.
All right, so
I got pitch dead.
Breaking character type.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
We
So-
travel.
You travel. Where are you? Do you have a destination in mind? Do you have a definite stopping point besides just camping on the road?
Checking out that.
Well, because
You wanna
that's
go back
2
to
days
the
away.
Yeah, that's essentially the only place on the way that we
Is
have
there
any-
any? You don't have any other destinations before that? Is your
No.
plan to
Do you know
definitely
anywhere?
stop through Bone Village,
Mm.
as I'm calling it now, because of all the
Yes.
scarecrows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we just go there. I'm not looking through the book yet. If anything, I'm looking through the book, but I'm not using.
You're skimming it. Yeah,
I'm not using it for its
it would take you
consumable purposes.
time to actually. You have to have nothing else to do.
Research time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. It's definitely. You can read it.
Yeah, and that's
in
what
the-
I'd be doing.
in the wagon.
I'm reading it for funsies, not
Yeah.
for mechanical use.
Right. All right.
I guess reading, not
Yeah,
research.
you're gonna have to take out the highlighter and some notepad and to actually be able to add it to spell books.
Yeah.
And plus you don't.
I would also need the gold components.
You still need the gold components to write the spell.
write the spell and then also to
But-
practice.
But the actual pay for the research
I
is
don't-
paid for.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still gonna be some expenditures.
Mhm.
But you got a dimension door for free
Yeah.
when you can use it.
I thought it's a third level spell. Is it? Oh, okay. Anyway.
Or you could just
Right
blast
below.
the scroll if you guys are in deep shit and need to take someone with you. So you travel for 2 days uneventfully. Are you keeping your regular watch schedule?
Yeah.
Best of your knowledge, you're not followed. Seems like you left all your troubles behind in
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, and whoever seems to be after this Lear that you now own doesn't seem to be taking great lengths to get it back, at least in the past couple days.
Each night, just as a precaution, Ledrin does the Divine Sense before finishing his watch.
Looking for dead things.
Basically, just doing the ping to be like,
Yeah. As you cast it here in the fields of the dead, you don't get anything. Cool. Seems pretty, standard. Yeah. None of you have any particular like nature sense or anything like that. So there's no druids in your group.
Or rangers.
Or rangers.
One thing I would be doing though is, are we setting up the pavilion still?
It is very cold without it.
Yeah.
So then I would be setting it up, and I'm gonna be doing light research in the sense that trying to like more of just on paper figure out the ring that I'm planning.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of like, maybe I need these materials. Oh, but these materials could work for it as well. Just doing that kind of stuff. Just doing field note research.
Yeah, you're doing a short outline of how to put it together. Okay. Yes. So you reach the inn sometime around noon, and there is a familiar sight. Your big bearded muscle man sitting on
muscle wizard.
He is at this point currently bouncing the young man you remember who was handling your horses on his knee. And the kid seems to be having a good time as they're having a conversation as your wagon pulls up. He looks at you and goes, "Ah." And the kid goes, "Hi, can I take your horses?" And gets off his dad's knee.
Yeah.
It's only noon. Do we actually want to stay here? Or do we want to push?
To be honest,
you don't have to stay here on my account.
In Elven, I start speaking to you. I'm just like, to be honest, we don't have anywhere really to go.
To be honest, if someone comes looking for us with this lyre, I'd rather not an innocent family be caught in the crosshairs or crossfire.
In
Point
Elvish also, can I at least get some pears?
The night?
It's only noon.
Right, that's what I'm saying, the night.
So I'm not taking your horses?
That's what I was saying, is I don't want to stay here.
I know, but that's why I'm just saying the night. Because I'm like, oh. Yeah, how many days out we've been?
2.
2 days.
You fought in the morning a day and a half ago.
Yeah.
Fine, just the pairs then. Maybe just to let them,
Oh, you're just shopping?
Yeah, just to let them, off the
wife's
wagon.
inside.
Great.
Thank you.
Go in there and treaties with her.
She goes, "Oh, I remember
Give me
you."
one of those pairs, please. They were pretty good.
Yeah. And you want the ones with cream?
Why not?
No, the cream doesn't keep.
Yeah, we'll just
That's
eat
fine.
those first.
Yeah.
Those will be like the dessert at night. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I get the cream. Go inside and purchase one of each.
Yeah, so you get a jar of heavy cream and
and a jar.
She's just all definitely like, that's fresh squeezed today.
From the cream tree.
She's just all, but that'll only keep for a day.
We'll put good to use to.
I mean, this weather you might get too.
Good. Thank you for thinking about that.
It's not pasteurized or anything. But you pick up another thing of pears.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One of the heavy cream won't out to cover all the bases.
So you get 2 things of pears.
Yeah.
And 1 jar of cream.
The cream is separate.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It doesn't come in the pear.
She's like an angel food cake. I see. Yes. Okay. Then I'll get those things. How much for the?
Do you want anything else while you're here? No going back.
Believe that was.
What else do we need?
More booze.
Oh, yeah, the walnut wine.
Oh no, the blackberry wine.
Oh, the blackberry.
That was the good shit.
Yeah,
we know this.
Yeah, whenever we talk
They
about it,
also
we're
have-
like, oh, this is good.
They also
Yeah.
have
Actually, I'm
apple.
looking for
They have
something
apple
super
brandy
fun
that you can get,
I bet you have
which
to go
is
like that
brandied
for
wine
Yeah.
with flavored with apples, and then
Which I like. There's one.
they also
there's
do a
like 2
blackberry
different
brandy,
ones.
more
At
expensive.
my house, there's like a total wine store. It's
I
just,
don't know, I mean,
What are the total
he
ones?
enjoys it when he can have it, but he's not.
yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah, I would definitely get
This is so good though.
more of the wine. How much was that?
It's like shit.
The
I think it was.
because no one else buys it. It's
I
just
think
really.
there were 5 gold each.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want some money?
Yeah, like
I have money. I'll buy. I'm at 2 right now. I'll buy 3 more, so that's 15 gold.
Okay. And when you actually use them, you can use the bottles afterwards for stuff.
What is that?
Same with those
54
jars if
minus
you want to
15.
try and save those jars. So you end up spending about, I'd say, probably about 25 gold pieces just on pears and booze.
And booze?
Well, and the 3 bottles of walnut alcohol and then the cream.
So
Do you want to buy anything else?
15. 10.
Do we need anything else? Should we get more provisions while we're here, or is that elsewhere?
we still
You
have
picked up a lot of
several
hardtack and
Yeah,
rations
we have
for
several
about a
weeks
month,
and
or
stuff.
yeah, about 3 weeks. You said.
yeah.
Until we get to at
Now,
least
it's
like
only-
the Dragon's Spire.
That place is only about 5 days away from here.
And we can also pick up more in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Because we have to go through Waterdeep.
Yeah, what do we absolutely need? Have we got it?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that we would need. No, I think that should be it.
Alright, so you just pick up. He picks up some candied pears, and you pick up
Booze.
3 things
Yeah.
of blinding alcohol.
Which I'm planning to weaponize.
You leave him and continue your camping trip. When you gets to be dark, you're in the shadow of the first of those. You've already passed one, but now you're in the shadow of one of the the last bone scarecrow.
Oh, the really big one?
The big giant bone scarecrow.
Yeah, we could stay here.
The farmers who are currently seem to be huddled up against the cold weather. You see no sign of them, and their field looks completely cleaned.
Reaped?
Yeah, it is cleaned and is starting to completely covered over with snow.
Okay.
You do see that one of them has got a small fire set under their water tower, but other than that, that's about it.
Makes sense.
Okay.
But plainly in the night, you can see the bone statue.
The night.
Yep.
Same watches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make a perception roll first.
You die.
11.
All right. And who's second watch?
Me.
Okay. I need you to make a perception roll while you're meditating at this time.
Yep. I think I just sleep because you guys don't need me anymore.
Nope. Don't need you.
Oh.
If anything, I probably
15.
would help one of you guys during the watches if you guys ever get me one.
15. Okay. You're kind of not, you're not bothered by that scarecrow. You were making fun of Asher for making such a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Until you see it move.
Fuck. Okay. Does it?
You feel a slight vibration in the ground as it sounds like a heavy footstep, and the first thing you think of is, oh fuck.
Yeah, that is.
And there it is, in fact, the bone statue of a person starting to move.
In
as
which
it comes
direction?
off of its big stand. It moves your direction.
Okay, I wake up. I try and wake up my companions. The paladin first.
Alright.
The statue's moving.
You've had a long rest
The bone thing's moving.
a previous day. You haven't had a long rest today, but I assume you guys didn't cast anything while you were traveling.
No.
So you're all good to go, fully healed, everybody.
But you're just not in armor.
Oh yeah.
Fighting in
Naked
paladin
ass.
skivvies.
Naked ass.
That's always a fun.
Approaching your location, not moving fast by any means, and you can see it is very rickety.
Oh.
You have time to wake everybody before it's even near you, if you like.
I do wake everyone up. I'm just like.
What is it? It's not even morning
It's your favorite words. You were right. The Gnome King came to life.
Stuff around.
Favorite words. God damn. You're not wrong.
So it's without armor is 10 plus your dex.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. But you have a shield.
Yeah, and
And
then
that's
I
plus
also
2.
have the coat, the
Cloak.
the cloak thing,
Okay, so here is
but not my skill.
a wagon on the roadside.
Dear God.
No trees or anything to speak of. There's a farm over here, and that's where it is approaching from.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
that many.
Set yourselves up around the campfire in front of the wagon.
And then we'll switch over to combat.
Yes.
Fire being this.
Stop pulling my shirt. I want to let it go.
What do we have for a big tent?
We went from
Big
having
tent or
18
big
armor
tent?
class to 15. Because I'm not in armor.
Oh,
You're
Hey, I
15?
have 15.
So
Now.
you're at 15 naked.
Damn.
Yeah.
we'll call this rock the big tent. Actually, we'll call this water the
No
big
shield.
tent.
Okay.
No,
No,
with
with shield.
shield.
Okay. I
So,
was about to say.
is the fire inside the tent or outside the tent?
Can it fit in the tent
On the
with all of
pavilion?
us? Then
Yeah.
it would be in the tent.
Okay.
And
so,
it's not a fire hazard because it's magic.
Yeah, we don't fuck
well,
around
it
with
does
that.
give off heat.
We just know that it works with this.
Yes, you've tried it before. So this
So this
water
is the
pattern
fire.
is the fire. You can move the carriage up closer to it if
So
you
yeah, we would be.
want. So you are
I was-
probably outside
yeah, I was
the tent,
outside.
between maybe even
Maybe
sitting on the
he's
wagon.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's nice.
Oh, yes, maybe he's nice.
First thing we usually think of a massive skeleton.
Should we roll initiative?
Yes.
He's wearing a bow tie.
Ooh.
No? Oh, it's not a friend. Ah.
Ready?
Gotta be a 3.
All right.
You
so
can't plan that.
Anybody beat a 15?
I got a 23.
Wow.
I love it.
Crit my initiative. I was ready.
I don't know, but I love it. That makes me really happy.
It makes
wish we
sense
could
because you
catch
did
the
see
actual
it.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 14.
I just like to imagine them both just like, oh, don't want to
so
get up.
Of the two of you, whose dex is higher? So what's yours?
5.
5 and 4? 5 and 3.
It would be 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want me to go first.
No, I'm a 5.
I mean, technically, it's not the dex. Technically, it's whoever chooses.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
okay.
friendly initiative. Otherwise,
Oh.
otherwise that's just a
To be
way you
honest,
can use
I
it.
don't really care.
Whatever you
No,
want.
he goes in 5 and you go in 4, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Care.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
what's your initiative then?
I rolled. We both rolled 3s.
Mm-hmm. And your dex bonus?
My dex is 1.
So yours is.
Yeah. That's how we'll do it.
That's how we'll do it.
So the 4 of you, you're not in your armor, by the way.
Neither am I.
Neither
Shield's
am I.
always right next to me.
Yeah, so
Right.
you can grab your shield, but and I mean you would take. Is it medium armor for you? So that's 10. No, that's
5
5
minutes.
minutes to put on.
Or 2.5.
I'm not.
You're not
If
gonna
I
put
see it approaching, I'm not
Well,
gonna
you
be
don't
like.
see anything. You just hear Hope going, Asher got his wish.
Okay, got the shield. The shield basically like a torch, almost kind of like.
Right.
You mean the sword?
No, the shield is like how. Imagine an old man walking down the hall like.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just holding it forward like. Just the motion.
So first to move is Hope. He is still quite a distance away.
Is he within 60 feet?
Oh, let's see. I have this cone here,
Gotcha.
just at the edge.
Okay. Then
You
I
could step off and move like 10 feet
yeah.
forward and get
So
it.
move 10 feet forward and cast fairy fire.
Sorry. Oh, dex
It's a
save,
10-foot
right?
radius.
Yeah, but if he moves out of it, or is it
No,
still?
it's
Oh,
It's
it's a
if
10
you're
foot radius,
captured
and if
and
you
you fail-
captured.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That is a 10.
He fails. So he's glowing a.
Does it move with him or not?
Yeah, it moves with him.
It does?
Yeah.
This is an AT-AT walker.
Once you catch him
Excellent.
for the duration of the spell, he's caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
1
it's,
minute.
Everything has advantage. He can't go
Yeah,
high.
he glows faintly red, actually. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to kind of...
Okay, something about him is kind of glowy, so even you can see him in the dark.
Cool.
1 minute.
No, is it 1
yeah,
minute?
it's 1 minute.
Okay.
To just sort of try and find a shadow and hide.
Are you gonna go get behind the wagon? It's the only real. I mean, it's night. There's no light.
Yeah. I'll get behind the wagon and hide.
Okay. So there's no real shadows to hide. So you did 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25. You can get to right about there. If you
Okay.
want.
19 stealth to
Okay.
hide.
Hey, Cam, should we switch over there?
Oh shoot! Thank you.
So if we ever get an engineer,
Do you want to move that?
the
over?
position's always open.
Move that over a little bit so it's getting everybody in.
Steven.
What am I doing?
Moving the camera just slightly.
Like this way?
No, just spin it.
So
No, the other
no.
way. There.
There we go.
You can find our job posting at www.
Dot-
You won't
we
be
don't have
paid.
a- dot- we don't have
It's
a
all
website.
voluntary work.
Never mind.
I think it would be funny though to get if there's somebody who's like really good at doing silly voices. Have our engineer be NPCs.
Oh, yeah.
I said
20 years from now, when
20
somebody's
years.
actually watched this.
Hey, in all fairness,
Once we've got a sort of flow going.
and a following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
tell your friends, tell your
No
family,
one's gonna watch.
force
this.
your kids to watch it.
Stop saying that.
Set
So
your expectations low.
that's your action, and you've hidden
Yes.
yourselves. As the rest of you would peek out through the flap, Hope has disappeared.
It got hope.
But it is glowing now. A very
It ate
creepy
hope.
red.
It was already
yourself.
kind of glowing.
Oh.
Now it's white and red.
It ate hope, and now it's glowing.
It was white.
Yeah,
White glow.
it was shiny.
Now it's a Christmas tree. It's red and white.
I can make
Um,
my
Kanan, you're up.
fire.
Do you want to? You're in a tent. Remember,
Double
this is a tent,
advantage.
so
So red, white, and green. It's definitely a Christmas tree.
Step me out 30 feet.
Step me up to
10,
the
15,
ball.
20 to where? Yep, the flap is here. So
I said 30 feet.
So
25, 30 like that.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
he within 60?
All the
Just
battery.
don't-
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is all bad.
We already figured this.
I just don't know why.
I'm
we'd be
gonna
there, you know?
cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Because I feel like
Okay,
this is more.
where do you put it?
Next to him.
Like here?
Yeah.
Maybe in
No, I
front
know.
of him so that it has less to move. When
Oh,
it moves
yeah, I
faster.
guess in front.
Yeah, put it in front of him. Okay.
Yeah.
But the green one is like $100 more.
Yeah. No, the
And then
green
I'm
one's
gonna
really good.
hit with it,
How much was this?
hopefully.
40? That's not bad.
No.
What's the total?
I rolled a 2.
What about you?
What's the total?
It's at advantage. All attacks
Yeah,
against
it
it
is.
at advantage.
Oh, that's better, that's better.
Gotta bring it down.
15, unnatural 20.
That'll hit.
Woo!
And this thing is huge.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
plus my modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 damage.
Okay.
So that's that. Now you can use a cantrip.
Or you can shoot him or something. Got it.
Sacred Flame?
Did anybody take that crossbow, by the way, or did you leave it in the mud?
We would have taken it.
Okay.
It's just it's in
You
there.
it's
can-
in the
You
weapons
took
cache.
all the
Yeah.
Cash, loot,
the rogue
weapons,
dash. Yeah.
Yeah, a
As I
box.
said, I like to-
loot spelled backwards.
No, and it would have been fixed because it's my box.
Oh shit! It's your box. You know.
Because I have a chest.
You know what it looks like.
I bought a
Dex
chest.
saving throw?
You remember?
My int
Alright.
check was very low
Oh.
to remember what it actually looked
Oh.
like.
That's a 14. No, 13.
That's the
Oh,
number you
that's-
needed.
That's the number.
Even with a -4, he's still
Oh,
safe.
He just
It's like I don't want to.
just steps over it. Imagine.
It's gonna be going up next level because I'm just gonna take the ability bump.
Wham!
Asher, you're up.
I get out. Oh, what's going on? Oh shit! You were right. Or I was right.
Oh yeah, glowy.
Yep.
Nice.
I am going to save it for next round.
Ready?
Since I know she's within range, I'll step up with her, and we are going to have a dex saving throw. Except mine can outrace yours.
Get it from
This is a
fucking
field,
you.
right?
Yeah, it's
But it's
a
snow. It's
frozen
snow. It's snow.
field,
Never
yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
I
gonna
got too
start-
scared
you're
in
not
2
gonna start a
seconds.
grass fire.
Yeah. Dex saving throw of 14.
Nope.
Woo!
Why do
That's a
all your
12.
wizards hate nature?
Oh yeah. That's not bad. 8 fire damage.
All right.
And I'm just rubbing my eyes as I cast the spell.
Okay. You're like, you kind of like bowl a thing of fire.
Yeah.
All right. So next is Vladran.
Okay. 5, 10, 20.
You actually have to move here first before
Oh.
you.
So 5, 10, or 5, 15,
No,
25?
if you 5, 10, 25.
25. 30. Wow. I'm slow.
We're all slow.
No, it's just. I'm so
Right? Isn't
tired.
that
So
awesome?
tired.
10, 15, 20, 20. You can move to there.
Okay, alright.
Where'd you
So
see
it gets to there.
Sometimes splitting the angles isn't the best way to go.
Yeah, bonus action. Oh, what was it?
The ignite word.
Slash and burn.
Yeah.
Slash and burn, kind of in
In
like
Elven.
slash and burn. Okay, and
Hey,
then
we have a torch.
Yeah, that thing shines 40 feet of bright light around
I'm just
you.
like
An additional 40 feet of dim light after that.
So 40-foot radius or 20-foot radius?
Radius.
40-foot radius?
hold it up
40
like
foot
a
radius.
torch.
That thing
Just
is
like-
like, yeah, that is like a sun in his hand.
kind of point out and be like, "Helm is with you in your battle. Bless,
Oh, bless us.
bless y'all.
Well, you don't see her though.
2, bless you.
So bless you and then yourself.
The 3 people who are nearby.
It's us.
Yes,
That's Hope's hiding behind the wagon going, it doesn't see me.
yes.
you
Like
mind if
call
I
out, "Helm is with you in your battle." Oh, fuck it.
I'm stealing your D4.
Use it.
I will. There's not
Um,
much I could use it for, but I'll use it.
you got your D4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
my
have
turn.
one.
Oh, you can have it.
Okay, so this round, it's very slow. 5, 10, 15. It kind of just walks through your holy weapon,
Yeah.
pushing it with it.
Oh, convenient.
It's just kind of like smashed against its face as it steps
That
forward.
works for me.
It moves to about there, and then stomps on the ground. I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
This far away?
Blesses.
Yeah, that's
Blesses
terrifying.
uses. Who get? 17.
Wait, bless adds to saving
Oh
throws,
god.
right?
It does.
Yes, that's
So at
It's
8,
not gonna help.
10
That's not
on the
gonna
dot.
help.
Boink, you're prone.
12.
17.
You're okay.
I failed.
Okay.
I know
So
I failed.
these two in front both kind of like, as the ground kind of like a wave, a
You too?
buckling wave,
get-
it's like an
I rolled a
earthquake in front
natural
of you.
two.
And these two fall
I
to the
did a
ground.
1 plus.
Oh,
I rolled a 1 on mine, bless too.
the violent shaking of the earth causes 4 points of bludgeoning damage to the two knocked prone.
God
Just the two knocked
damn it, Ken.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez. Really? 4 points of damage? You're just like, oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, it's cold. Oh, my spell. Both of you are wet.
Yeah. You could, yeah.
That is his action. Top of the order, Hope.
Awesome. I am.
It's
By the way,
comedic.
where is the Lear? Did you leave it in the wagon or do you keep it on you?
I keep it on me.
Okay, so it's like strapped to your back.
Yeah.
It does have. She does give you kind of a carrying strap for it, like carrying a two-handed sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the stuff you carry with you at all.
Yeah. Just
What was your total on your stealth roll? 19?
19. I'm going to
too icing. I'd rather get too big and floaty than get too
It's
juicy.
already floaty. I like this one.
Okay. Well, then you can-
Yeah, I'm gonna vicious mock it and say,
Oh, the.
just kind of yell,
Metagaming. Some of those ones. Oh.
you look really ungraceful, you know.
Clumsy oaf. That is a charisma save?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Oh, that is a 9?
That fails.
Takes a d4 of damage.
Takes 3 damage. And
Oh, do we hear any noises off this thing?
I'm gonna use.
Just creaking and bone grinding noises.
Ah, the peaceful sounds of the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my
It
bonus
doesn't have
action.
Just wet dream.
It doesn't have any vocal cords to make any noise or anything.
Yeah.
In fact, the thing it's using for a head isn't really a head.
Oh.
It's 2 rib cages tied together.
I was gonna say pelvises.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking 2 pelvises put together, or like this.
It
Yeah.
looks almost like
Always-
a beehive of rib cages that are tied together.
I was picturing 2 pelvises and then like the rib cage on top of it. Like,
Yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna call. Come on, Vladrin, go fuck it up.
All right.
You're gonna give him some inspiration.
Inspiration. Wah!
nice.
Inspired already.
I'm proud of all of us.
All right. So next is Kaylin.
I'm gonna hit it.
No, you're not. Oh, you're gonna with your.
You're gonna stand up.
You gotta stand
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Oh,
But you're gonna use your.
that's half your move.
Yeah. So you got 15 feet to move at advantage.
Same
Same
number.
roll.
You-
14.
Remember, this thing's like right in his face. You just go
14.
to hit that.
Yeah.
hits.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, this thing is huge and slow.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
And then can I Sacred Flame it again?
You can.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw.
Of a 13.
Damage. That's gonna fail.
Got him.
Woo! 8 damage.
Nice.
All right. Next is me.
Oh
It
no,
goes
it's a
before
large
me?
Ken!
Hmm.
Who goes before me? Oh.
Somebody else.
Something
I
else.
now picture.
You feel a tug on your back,
Oh fuck.
and I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics check to try and get out of being somebody trying to grapple, actually trying to steal something off your back.
Let's
Oh.
focus on this giant skeleton.
Oh no.
Oh,
You all. Oh, no.
I
you're
think
not.
you're probably good.
12.
You're good. Basically, what happens is, shut up, Siri. Someone basically launches up out of the dirt.
Neat. Oh, no. Oh fuck.
He looks dressed in black with a baklava type
Yeah.
hood thing on his head, but he's wearing a big wide brimmed hat over it. And you can see pale skin. Oh, actually, you see like black makeup in the eye holes of the ski mask.
Reminiscent of the Day of the Dead.
And he's wearing very, very fancy clothes that are not dirty at all.
Okay.
As he attempts to rip that thing off your back, but basically you spin around and there is this rather dapperly dressed person with a goofy ski mask on his head. He's got the physique of a teenager.
Fun.
And when he fails to get that off, he goes, "Damn! Damn!" really loud. And his twin brother pops up over here out of the ground going, ready for action. And now it's Asher's turn. Those two beat your initiative.
Dex saving throw as I'm standing up. I'm pulling out a piece of pork. And I'm flinging the piece and then wiggling it around and then doing it. As I said, Dex saving throw of a 14.
For what?
Grease.
No, that's my breakfast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not prone.
He goes, "Woo!"
No. The big guy.
Well,
Oh,
doesn't
the
it
big
hit
guy?
both of them?
Oh, he's immune to prone.
Oh, really?
Try.
Well, that was for my spell, and it did nothing.
How big is the radius?
It's a 10 foot, so I would have
Okay.
done it. It's a 10-foot cube, so it would have been on him.
Alright, so just so we know, there's a big grease spot
Yep.
under him. But it appears like his feet actually go into the ground.
Yep. Neat. So that's 2 for 2 now. And I'm just like, fuck.
Coming up duds.
There's no way you could have known.
Nah, I know.
And then I go pee.
Alright, Vladrin, it's your turn. There are suddenly at least one new face on the battlefield that you didn't see before. But you don't recognize the face because it's covered by what amounts to a mask. But you do recognize the clothes. This is the guy who had the half veil.
Okay, so I only see the guy in front. Did I hear the damn?
Yeah, from behind you.
Okay.
It
And
defi-
probably Hope swearing.
It definitely
Yeah.
sounds like a teenager's voice.
Yeah.
By the way. It also has that very rich kid accent.
Kind of like mine.
Yeah. It sounds like he's not used to being thwarted.
Say better stay away from the incoming people. So 5, 10, 15.
You going back into the tent?
To get around to this person.
We can go this way.
Yeah. However, to get right there.
I assume the horses aren't still tethered to the
No.
wagon, so they're
No,
probably
they're-
over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to attack rolls for bless as well, right?
Let me check.
I'm pretty sure it's attack rolls because
I
that's
think
why
so.
it's really great for combat.
I think it's any.
I have it right here.
skill
Attack
test.
roll. Attack roll and saving throws. That's a 17.
Yeah.
What? Oh, what?
17 to hit
Sorry,
on
so what?
Vamp.
I was checking something.
17 to hit on Vamp Boy.
That hits.
All right. Let me to the side. That's going to be 10 slashing and 5 fire.
Alright, I'm scooting by you.
And
So total is 15.
15, yes.
Did you crit?
All
Yeah.
right. His clothes immediately start to smolder and singe, and a look of comes across his face as he's looking at his clothes more than the damage done to him. Next is Hope, back at the top of the order.
Can I move so I'm flanking with Vladrin?
Yes, you spin around there.
Flank with me.
Yeah.
As you roll around him, he's like, "Where are you going?"
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Come back around to my side.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and hit him again with the Venom Dagger for 23.
That'll hit.
And he has to make a DC 15 con save.
Okay. Did you already look up the dagger?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not going to cut it. He almost made it.
2d. Okay, so he takes
Just count the dagger damage.
7 dagger damage.
He seems to be immune to poison.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, not 7, 8.
Hey. All right.
Now he's down.
He's not
I
down,
know.
but he does
Yeah.
look. The dagger went up to the hilt
Yeah.
in his body, and then these big. He doesn't seem to be bleeding anywhere, but the big gash in his chest from his
Yeah.
attack too has got this guy looking really rough. You can see pale skin beneath his clothes where it's been cut and starting to burn away. Kaylin, your turn.
Sacred, spiritual weapon.
Did the thing
Oh.
move?
It hasn't been its turn yet.
Oh, actually, it has.
Yeah.
Sorry. New people on the battlefield. 5, 10, 15, 20. I move to there. Takes your spiritual weapon with it. Still can't get to you yet.
I'm gonna sacred or secret spiritual weapon.
Sacred weapon.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Do
So
this. So 8 plus 8
Plus
Plus your
modifier.
mod.
plus
3.
3.
So
That's
what is that?
19.
19 points of
damage.
force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to destroy the big guy?
Ooh. I think it's like a punch in the gut.
So it's bumping into his head, and you have it go and punch him in the stomach.
Yeah.
So it like pierces through the bones strapped together, and you just kind of like.
And it blows
And
out
it's
the
like
backside.
a tower collapsing. It just goes. Kind of like if there was a big flaming eye on top of it, it'd explode, but there isn't. So it goes. When it hits the ground, there's a slight thunderclap like the one before, but it doesn't knock anybody prone.
Cool.
Who's immune to prone now?
After he sees that fall, this guy here goes, I just made that, and disappears into the ground. He just kind of like, whoop, like he actually almost like dives into the ground.
Oh,
and
you
it
slippery
swallows him
motherfucker.
up.
That's cool. I like it.
I'm so tired of that.
I like that. That's nice.
Well, because the assassins who tried to kill us the first time.
Who keeps making these deals with the earth? Fucking druids.
That was actually something
Yeah, I know.
different.
But still.
Yeah, that looked like they were being taken away by evil things. This looks like he's actually escaping. Speaking of which, attack of opportunity as this from both of you as this guy follows his brother's suit.
Is that an advantage still?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Well,
Cool. I am going to
15?
hit him with a 20 as well. Oh,
15 misses.
okay.
22.
That hits.
Okay. I am also going to dump a smite.
Wait, did you add your blessed die?
She
I don't
didn't
have
get
one.
it.
Oh, that's right. You're on the other side.
And... Oh god, I have to actually...
do you need?
Smite...
Are you
It's
gonna drop a
1d8 plus
smite
level
in?
plus 1d8 if they're fiend or undead.
They are not.
Not... Okay, so that's...
So
one
it's 2d8.
plus- Shit.
It's my second favorite class.
Okay, so that is
How
going
many
to be...
levels of smite did you drop in?
Just one level. That's all I have left.
Oh,
So that's going to
weapon,
be...
fire, smite. Got it.
Yeah. So that's 10 plus 4. So 14... no, sorry. 9 slashing. 7 radiant. And 5 fire.
Okay, all of it does damage. So just give me a total. 'Cause
So
too much math.
14.
15, 16, 17. Modifier?
4.
Modifier is 4?
21 points.
21.
Okay. So what happens is as he goes diving for the ground, you can see he loses consciousness halfway there. And just
No, Ken. No. I want him halfway in.
into the ground.
Dang it.
Like an
His-
ostrich.
one of his arms is stuck in
Okay.
the ground.
I
And he kind
wanted
of just
to ask.
ragdolls around it.
And,
He's not dead,
yeah, I'll say, can you
but he's unconscious.
stabilize him? We need to ask him questions.
Let's wrap him up first.
I wanted some Bethesda like game physics for
Oh.
like he's like to
I'll
just
pull
I'll
this one.
spare the dying on him.
Okay, that keeps him unconscious. Though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, it just stabilizes
It
him.
just keeps him at 0.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, spare the dying. Yeah, so,
It stabilizes them.
It stabilizes, but they're still
0,
unconscious.
yeah.
It's not the same as someone.
so he
being
doesn't have
healed.
to make death saves.
Great
Correct.
cantrip.
Yep.
So,
I'm assuming we're out of Callan.
well, there's one other person I believe.
He dipped.
You don't know where he is.
Well, then that's the thing. If that's the case,
Yeah.
are we out of combat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, then she's
Okay.
able
At
to
least
walk
for the
over.
moment, there are no immediate threats.
Okay.
Alright.
You can leave your spiritual weapon up for the duration, though, if you're concerned.
I go for
I'm
pulling
going
up
to.
radishes.
You pull his arm out of the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, it leaves a hole, almost as like the earth got out of his way.
He was
He
definitely
wasn't
after
melding with it; he was tunneling.
Yeah.
he was definitely after the liar. He tried to grab it.
Well, we can talk about that in a minute.
You didn't take his mask off.
Not yet.
Okay.
I do.
You're just
Yeah, I'm just getting the rope ready.
His hat's laying on the ground somewhere.
I just pile all his things and belongings into a pile.
Okay.
Ready
He's
to burn
wearing
them.
very, very nice clothes. Other than that, doesn't appear to have anything magical or special on him. No weapons. No nothing. The clothes could probably worth, though, you've run in these circles before, about 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
If they weren't slashed and burnt.
That's fine. That's what I
I'm
need.
actually gonna need. Oh shit!
Wah.
Got the inspiration. Lost the inspiration. So we so I tie him up tight.
Yep.
Trying to keep him from escaping.
Okay.
Only if we had a rod.
If only.
We don't need that.
You always need a removable rod.
We don't need a rod right now. No baseball.
So, he's unconscious. It takes you, like, maybe 2 minutes to tie him up.
I'm used to
To
tying
where
up
you're
captives.
pretty comfortable he's gonna stay tied. But if you want to make me a survival check just to see how.
Or sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Survival.
Survival. No, that's a 6.
Oh, he's secure.
I would still have that inspiration though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's a 12.
All right. You're pretty sure you've got him bound up. You did it kind of like you're making a trap, though.
Yeah, I started it and then I'm like, ooh,
Kind of
missed
like
that
a
one.
snare, but you've got his feet and his hands. They're tied separately, but they're tied.
Thinking about that one time you sung about making
then-
sure to double check your nuts.
And then you've got him wrapped around the arm, so he can't go as far as you know.
Yeah, like test him, like.
Yeah.
All right, I think his wingspan has been limited.
And you've tied his hands behind him,
Learned that one the
and you
hard
tied
way.
his feet together. Or you tied his shoelaces together.
Who needs rope for that?
So he's still unconscious. He's still
Aye.
beat up. You've only taken his clothes are still on him, but he's got his hat. His mask is off.
And I've detect magics.
How nice is the hat?
It's nice. It's it alone out of the clothes that he's wearing is probably worth 20 gold.
You just want the hat of this guy so bad, huh?
I do,
But
but I'd
nothing is
actually just
magical.
put it on to piss him off.
Nothing
Oh.
is magical.
That worked too.
Yeah, it's kind of like. Have you ever seen Vampire Hunter D?
No.
Yeah.
It looks like that hat. It's a big, huge, round brim.
Yeah.
That you
It's,
can,
it's like what the
it's like a big cowboy hat.
what were they called?
Yeah.
Not the actual priests in the Catholic Church, but the people of the
Oh, yeah.
who walk in the groups.
I'm just
Things.
picturing the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. The Gladrin asks if you should hide the loot or the year before.
I'm not letting this thing out of.
Oh no, like on your back, whatever.
I mean, it's on my back.
It's yours. Do what you want with it. I think we're ready to slap him on the back. Ready? All right. 1 point of healing.
That is my favorite thing about
He goes-
being a paladin. Interrogations.
He breathes in a deep breath of. Oh.
Didn't exactly go to plan, did it?
No. You were supposed to be distracted.
You cocked that right up, didn't you?
Hey. Yeah.
Language.
Yeah, we did.
So which one of them sent you?
He goes, our dad.
Which
Does
is
he have any
which
rings?
clan?
Hmm?
Which clan is that?
You don't know?
More, we're trying to see if you are
Well, if
willing
you-
to tell us anything truthful.
I was just saying.
Is that-
So this is the point
He's,
with.
he's kind of like,
Yeah. All right.
these are bad knots.
Is-
And lets his hands free.
Sword to the neck. Sword to the neck. Sword's better.
He says, "Oh, yeah, at least I'm not embarrassed."
Still holding the
Yeah.
sword to his throat. Just
His
like,
hands are free, though. He's like,
okay.
so, yeah, if you don't know who my dad is, forget it. You guys are fools.
Most people have dads, you insolent little shit.
All right, kid. So this is the game we play. We're gonna play the game of 20 questions. You answer the questions we want to hear. You get to keep 20. Every question that isn't answered correctly, we lose a finger, a toe. Keep counting down till we run out.
He goes, "Oh, you're one of them, huh? Okay, I'll tell you."
There we go. Wasn't so hard.
I
He's just
I
like-
messaged he was like, "We're not really going to cut off his fingers."
I know.
He goes, "So you're telling me members of Seven Fingers don't know who my dad is? Ghost King?"
I count my fingers. I got 10 of them.
He goes, "Oh, but you were gonna cut off my fingers,
That's actually a really common practice.
is it?"
Yeah.
I've
Well,
never-
now we know
So-
that
Seven
you're from the
Fingers
ghosts.
is it that I know of.
Well, that's all right. And then I'm just gonna summon my chair and sit down.
Oh, that's cool.
No, he said he's the because that's the Ghost King.
Right.
So he's from the Ghost
Then
King.
I know.
Yeah.
I said he answered 2 questions.
Not like I said. Seems like not the brightest. He's got some pretty deft skills, but he's not
Yeah.
the
That's fine.
smartest guy
That's
you've
okay.
ever seen.
So how long until your partner comes back for you?
Oh, brother?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, he's probably long gone. When you knocked his big his skelly down, he probably got out of here. He does. He's not a
Not
fighter like I am.
Not much for familial loyalty.
What do you mean?
Leave you behind.
To die,
Well,
probably.
he says, "Well, you're not going to kill me."
Why not?
He says, "My dad's the Ghost King. Even if you
And?
kill me, just bring me back."
Oh. Well, that actually makes me feel a lot better about killing you.
And he says, "Well, being dead doesn't hurt. Only the dying part does."
Fair enough.
How does he bring you back?
He's the Ghost King.
Yeah, no, you've said that multiple times, kid. How does he bring you back? Does he, resurrect your corpse, or does your corpse just poof there?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
I don't know how it works. He hasn't taught us yet. We're too young.
But you haven't died yet, or you have?
Oh, I've died lots of times.
Ah,
He
well,
just looks kind of sheepish.
that's all right.
Would I
It's a learning
know
experience.
that it's only like usually things that just kind of get teleported back, or like things of a other plane?
You know, the ability to bring back dead people is a thing you might have access to later on if you continue your path with Ilmater. You know, it's not something you just do for everybody. It's reserved for, and it's expensive. More money than you guys have seen so far. I mean, unless you catch them right away. Even that's expensive. Though. I mean, you would have to have the body minutes after within
A minute.
at the time of death in order to just bring them back cheaply. But the other kid was able to animate a bunch of bones, seemingly, and imbue it with some sort of powers.
These skeletons that are all about this field, are they the same?
Same as what?
The one that your brother made?
No, that
We
was just
passed by.
convenient.
I think they.
And I'm gonna whisper. I'm like, "Can you do your divine sense thing?"
Yeah.
You're gonna do a sonar ping.
I go to do it, and then... Shit. I already tapped it.
It's how many times?
Charisma modifier.
Is it
plus
charisma
one.
fire plus 1, I believe?
I think it's a minimum of 1.
No, it's +1 and
If
your
it
charisma
isn't,
modifier.
then I will do it.
Okay, so you can do
Let
it
me
twice.
check before
Using
we
his
start.
wisdom.
I
He
know!
thought.
This is how you play out of class.
I know! It's just every time I remember it amuses me.
1 plus charisma modifier.
Fuck
So you
yeah,
can
I
do
got
it
2.
What's your actual number?
11. No, 12. Just the minimum you need, I think.
No, you need 13.
It's
you need a
you're-
13.
No, it's a 13, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10, 0, 11, 0.
Yeah. So you're almost a 2.
So
Yeah.
another, you'll go up to
minimum
2
that's what I'm
when
saying,
you
kid.
when you
Yeah,
use
yeah,
your
yeah.
I thought I had them.
your
No,
4th level.
Yeah.
That's
Stat
said
burst.
after
It's like-
because it's perfect.
I've been talking a lot and trying to
Yeah, no, I like it.
Schmooze with the schmoozies, you know?
I've been
Pick up
slowly
the-
teaching you to be more charismatic.
How to do an actual casual wing instead of like an actual whip of the head.
Eventually, I'll teach you not to wink.
Or not to wink with both eyes.
Like uncomfortable, like.
Anywho.
Yeah.
No more finger pistols.
Alright, so...
He says, how many questions is that?
We're still counting up to 10.
We're asking the questions, not you.
Wait, so what happened when you divine sense? Nothing?
Nothing.
I am coming
inert.
up with
Not
shit.
the dead.
He's
And
not good enough to be undead.
That's right. He dresses like he's undead.
If we let you go, will you just, like, leave us alone for a while?
Or are you after this thing? And I gesture towards...
Or, like, would you immediately come back?
He says, truthfully,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go get reinforcements.
yeah, figured. And then if we kill you,
I go
go
get
get
reinforcements.
reinforcements.
And my dad gets mad. That costs money.
So you're telling us to kill you?
No, he's not saying to kill us.
He's
Kill
just
him.
all, can you do it quickly?
I mean, right now, you're like a kitten, so yes.
Give us
Oh,
a reason?
What? Why are we looking for reasons
He
to
says,
kill the
well,
kid?
because I'll come back faster. Otherwise, I gotta walk home.
That's not.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you advantage, because I have insight as well.
A natural 20.
Yeah, it seems he's under the impression that dying, you'll get home faster.
Okay, so what exactly was our mission from Siliqui?
To bring this weapon.
Well, we were supposed
No,
to...
you're supposed to bring it to Rathbun,
Yeah.
but
But, like, along the way, we were supposed to...
take out everybody's flunkies.
Yeah.
How,
Okay,
So, about this time when you're all like, so if we kill him and he's going to come out, how are we supposed to take him out? I don't think we can. A woman's voice from out of the shadows goes, you just have to take them prisoner.
That was actually my
I was
plan,
thinking
dear.
that too.
And who the fuck are you?
pretty sure it's familiar, right?
No, it's the
No,
almond-eyed woman with the pale skin. Or with the light-colored skin. She's not pale.
The one I
pale.
saw?
The one you both saw.
You see this in the shadows?
Yeah.
And who are you?
That's another one.
She goes,
Yeah, we saw her.
yeah, she goes,
Oh, you saw her. I don't know who she is.
You didn't see the 7 people following you.
I was in a hurry.
There are only 6.
He doesn't know.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are only 6. You still haven't seen her. You just hear her voice.
Yeah, I just
from
yell
the
it out.
shadows. She just saw a concerned party.
Alright, fine. I just hate babysitting.
Are you from the same clan?
Obviously not.
She goes, fuck no.
Are you from the fire?
She goes, who told you?
Can I insight?
No, you can't see her. You just hear her voice.
Oh, I can't.
You can
Insight
with a
her voice.
disadvantage. Go ahead.
I do it too then.
Focus on keeping this
12.
guy's neck within an inch of a.
Oh, even worse.
From her voice, you can't even tell exactly where she's speaking.
They are
from.
coming in the order.
I felt like Helm directed me in finding that. So it's
She goes-
probably going to be a thing.
She goes, yeah, since you've guessed it, I might as well tell. I serve Lord Fire. I'm his last disciple.
Alright.
She goes, but Lord Fire's turned over a new leaf. He no longer wants the Lear. He just wants to make sure no one else gets it.
Convenient.
Well, he can't have the other clans gaining that much power.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
So actually, I've been kind of watching your backs. A little bit.
Kind of.
Just watching anyway.
Right.
No,
Thanks
for a
This is
second.
still from out of the
Yeah.
shadows.
Weren't you with a fellow with some rather shaded eyes?
No,
Not
that
too.
was him.
That was these two.
Yeah. So she was with them.
No, she wasn't. She
They were
was
just
in a
near?
different alley.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought I explained that better.
Nah.
Yep.
This brain. Never mind. No longer made that connection.
My thinky meats didn't see that.
Thinky meats? Whoa. Backtracking that.
She goes, if you tie them up and leave them somewhere, or tie him up, his brother will just come for him.
Mm-hmm. But if we take him with us...
He'll talk your ears off, but at least he won't come
It's
back.
not if we gag him.
Okay, he'll just whine then. They whine like dogs when you tie him up.
In all fairness, I whine a lot too, so...
Yes.
We're kind of accustomed to it.
Her voice has been coming from over here.
Mm-hmm.
She steps out of right here into your light of the fire.
That's inside the pavilion.
No, this
That's
is the
behind the
pavilion.
pavilion.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
She's wearing the same thing you saw her wearing before, except for she's got a rather large stick in her hands. Staff.
Okay.
Like a quarter staff.
Quarter staff. 3/4 mixing.
She's not wearing any armor.
Dig it. Dig it. Same as me right now. So, we've got the cart, one guy hostage, and another person who's claiming to be backing us from the shadows.
Not backing us, they're just not helping
This is
us.
kind
Oh, okay.
of. Do we allow them to be nearby?
Yeah, why not? Until they...
She's keeping her distance. She's
Yeah,
still
until she
30 feet
proves a
away.
force
Okay.
it's going to be, hostile. An
Um,
enemy of my
Problem at a
enemy is
time.
my friend.
Did this conversation take less than 10 minutes?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
Why?
Detect magic. Just be curious when she came in if we had seen anything. But if it's been more than 10 minutes, it's definitely passed.
Oh, no. 10 minutes since you... No, she's...
Okay.
No,
Just to see if
she's
got
she's
any.
within your range when she comes. What's the range on that?
30
30 feet.
So you like take a step towards her.
Yeah. Well,
She's like staying just outside of 30 feet.
She's at 35.
can I
Kind of lean in.
Yeah, kind of drag him just a smidge.
She doesn't seem to recognize what you're doing. You can just kind of
Just
keep the sword at his neck, and he's unbound, but
Yeah.
he's not trying to escape.
Okay. It'd be
It's like it doesn't even occur to him to try and escape.
so messed up. Yeah.
I'm gonna start tying better knots.
Could give me
I'm
a
gonna
survival
help.
check with advantage. Do you both have survival?
Oh, I was
Those
gonna
was-
help with sleight of hand.
Those were my best knots. He got through my best knots.
Everyone has their
15.
best days.
Okay.
Their worst days.
You tie him up.
That's a
Okay.
24
You tie
sleight
him
of
up, and he
hand.
goes, "Nope, sorry."
Really
What about her
dislike this.
24
Hmm.
What about my 24 for sleight of hand?
to tie him up better?
I'm not going to let you use sleight of hand for that, actually.
Oh, you said so earlier.
Did I? For
Yeah.
tying people up?
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Is it?
I mean, it's fine, but
You can use straight dex, but don't add your sleight of hand proficiency.
22.
That's... all right.
He's
so
like, oh, these are knots.
Yeah, he says, "So this is better. It'll take me longer."
Well, at least it will take you longer.
But she's just, yeah, if you've got iron, he can't get out of that.
I summoned a set of iron manacles.
You see, just as she was reaching in her bag, she was, "Oh, okay."
Well, you know
Oh.
what? Those will be better. This
Yeah.
this lasts an hour.
By the way, her staff magical, boots magical.
Yeah, I'd be like, actually, and I'll just unsummon it and be like, those would be better, actually.
She goes, "Oh, I thought you might," and she throws them, and they fly 30 feet and land at your feet.
Can I mage hand grab them?
You can try. They're heavier though.
So never mind. I go to mage hand grab it and the hand just goes to the ground. Guess you can't mage hand everything.
The vampire boy looks at her when she throws those over here and goes, "I'll get you for that."
No, you're right. So you'll sick your father on us. Oh, we've, believe it or not, I've seen a lot of your kind. Always daddy's little favorite. Daddy will do this. Daddy. And I just take a
Are you like poking him in the chest?
No, I just take off my sock because I didn't even put on my shoes. I take off my sock and I just kind of. Oh no! I just shove it in his mouth.
You can see he's like.
Yeah.
I'll cut a bit of my rope and I'll tie it to make sure it ties and stays in his mouth too.
Okay.
And then I'm just like grumbling in
Cheers.
Sylvan.
So, can I just see it?
No.
I'll stay back.
Shouldn't really matter,
Nope.
one way or the other, if you're not really caring about having it anymore, would it? Just so you know, we're trying to be safe.
Okay, she goes, well, according to Lord Fire, Seven Fingers and Tongue Pack aren't here yet.
Alright. How much of a jump do we have on them?
I don't know, they're coming from elsewhere.
Alright.
And then, what was that last one? You wrote it down, right?
It's the anti-paladin.
Vasilius.
Vasilius. She goes, Vasilius has agents everywhere.
Nice.
The paladins.
She is here, neverwhere. The.
Neverwhere.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Oh, Connor. I want to on-corner that one. Oh, that's not that good. It's a 15.
It doesn't sound familiar.
Do you mean Neverwinter?
Yeah, I'm in Neverwinter. She's lying.
Yeah. I know she is.
There's Neverwinter.
Neverwinter is,
You passed near it.
yeah.
Previously, when you were coming to Waterdeep.
Damn
we
you,
go
can
through
damn you.
Did we go through it?
No?
No, but she did when she came from the north.
Oh, it's north. We went through.
Actually, no, you just probably went inside of it. Your guide at that point wouldn't have gone into Neverwinter. They're like, there's that dung heap.
It's the
Sucks.
It's the gem of the north of the Sword Coast.
Water? No, not Waterdeep.
No.
we went
Neverwinter.
to.
Yeah, Neverwinter is. It's the City of Splendors is for Waterdeep. Neverwinter is the gem. The
What was
crown
in
gem.
between?
Well, I mean,
Neverwinter's
it
been-
was
Yeah,
until...
until everything happened to it.
What was in between again? The first like town in between
Daggerfall.
Waterdeep.
Daggerfall.
Dagger.
Yep.
Because I came down from the Evermoors and just went to
Yeah, but you
Waterdeep.
probably eventually hit the main road, and you probably went. There's that dung heap we don't want to go into.
Fuck that place.
Yeah, that place.
Don't even have an Ilmater temple there of any.
No.
It's not on the list of sights to see.
He says, I've had to go there before and help people, and they don't appreciate it.
Because that thing in Never Ember.
Anyway, so so he's you manacle this guy up with a sock in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, well, I guess that's it. I'll be around.
Do you have a name?
Pei. Call me Pei.
Nice to meet you.
P.A.
Well, if you get too friendly,
She goes, no, P-E-I.
if you get too friendly, I guess there's a spots around the campfire. And if you're supposed to guard it, I don't see why you'd have to guard it from the shadows.
She goes, no, I'm fine.
The invitation's still open.
Is it?
Obviously, she's not working against us.
Young old men.
So she says.
It's hard to tell. She's human. She looks, her
Also,
complexion looks like that of a teenager.
what is it? I'd rather make a new friend than an enemy. So,
Do you sleep, Pei?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
yeah, I would rather.
She goes,
And
so
also,
after
nothing
she
takes
gets
my
too
optimistic
casual, she
attitude.
goes, yes, I do. I sleep. I'm a human. But don't I look human?
See, we've heard
Looks
these words
can
before.
be deceiving.
You've heard these words before.
I know.
Looks can be deceiving.
I've met quite a human that didn't human well.
Oh, was that not just the other day?
That was a couple weeks ago.
It was like 3 months ago.
That was a while
The
ago.
doppelganger.
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the Githyanki.
Oh, I was talking about the.
I too is human. How's it going,
I am
human?
as
That
human
was
as
great.
you.
That is great, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Spiky
referring
teeth.
to. Yeah. Hello, fellow human.
About my
Well.
2 hours. My 4 hours were
Interrupted. All right. Well,
She goes, well, I think I can't feel any tremors, so you're probably safe from the brother. He probably ran off home.
That's fine. We'll get reinforcements and
I'm gonna touch the ground when she says, I don't feel any tremors. I'm just like...
It's cold.
Kevin Bacon, are you here? We
Well,
need you.
I can finish up my watch and then we'll make Asher take one for once.
What? That's not fair. I didn't agree to that.
Well, you are part of the party, so...
No, I
therefore you
understand. It's
Or at
just...
least we'll make Vincent take one.
You know I'm shit at watch. Better if
agree.
I...
Pull your weight.
I can pull my weight. I just know where my weight is best applied.
Sleeping?
No. Arcane nature, not...
So you go back into the tent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can't
set
wait to have
up
a
your
spell
watch.
for this.
You go back to meditating. You're gonna go to sleep and let him sit out in the.
I was gonna
Mordecai's
finish up my
watchful
watch
hand. Okay.
and then let him.
So he will get
Or
like
faithful
another
hand.
2 hours of
Yeah.
sleep roughly.
Yeah, and it's 8 hours.
And then you go in to wake Asher up. And
Yeah.
No limit.
Yeah.
curled in against the fire.
I'll get up.
Okay, you're awake at this time too.
I take my blankie out there and summon a chair.
Okay.
I'm awake, starting to be like pray and stuff like that.
Okay. After you wake up, are you gonna stay in the tent or go outside?
Please stay outside with me.
I'll go outside with that, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, because he is blind as a bat
Yeah.
right now.
I was thinking about that.
Yep.
I'll go out and I'll sit next to Asher.
On the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Disadvantage, perception check, regular perception check, please.
Come on, 20s back to back.
A natural 20.
Okay.
He rolled a 1.
All right. Seemingly just trying to avoid Asher's eyes, Pei is attempting to sneak into the tent.
I'll just get up and be like, you wouldn't want to do
Ah!
that.
Ah! And then I'm just like, see, this is exactly what I mean. I am shit at watch.
It seems like she didn't know you were there. The cloak doing its job. She goes, I just wanted to... Damn! And starts to run away.
I'm like, this isn't how you make friends.
That's one on the list.
When she disappears from your view, just outside of your sight range, you hear
120.
you shout back, I just wanted to look at it for Lord Fire, not actually get it. I wasn't gonna steal it.
That's fine.
Too bad.
You have to build trust first. All you did was give us manacles for your enemy. Give it time. What?
Keep talking.
That's it. If she doesn't respond, he's
No,
not
she
gonna be
doesn't
like,
respond.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She might still hear you. Probably not.
oh,
You're staying out here with me.
no, I know. I'm just. So that's language again. I. It's one I don't know, and I.
Which one?
The one that you used that I don't understand.
I have few that you don't
I s-
understand.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The one that's... And then I'll just try to say, like, a word that I remember in Undercommon that you used.
This probably sounds terrible and wrong.
Yeah. It's much easier when I hear you say it than... Because I can just spell and
You really want to learn?
then... I have a thing for languages, so yes.
Then you three need to teach me Elven, because that's like...
I've been teaching you Elven.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you've had about the week in Soliloquy's house. You might have Soliloquy's house. You might have spent an hour a day learning.
Yeah.
So you're learning your letters
And
and how they sound.
fencing.
Yeah, I'm fencing.
Because you're not doing a short sword, you're doing
Yeah.
watch training montage.
Yeah.
Montage.
I
Yeah,
guess I'll
the
teach
school
you.
learning portion of the montage is really boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash cut or slash cut to
You do understand that no nice people speak this language.
Yeah, no, I understand.
It's icky.
Yeah, no, I've gathered.
It does sound vaguely like Elven, but as much
Undercommon?
As, but as much as like the language of Mordor sounds like Elven.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And then I'll just start teaching you Elven. And I'll just be like, Lamis.
You just
Spread.
I know that one. Hope's already told me that one.
Oh, okay, well. I guess that's going to be one of the issues. Though Hope is a native, and she speaks it natively, I come from someone who doesn't speak it natively.
Isn't that what I'll learn from her?
But I have an ear for linguistencies?
Linguistics.
For linguistics. So,
Oh, I can switch back to...
I'm good at languages. I could and speed up your learning process instead of teaching you like a child. To be honest, that's the way that Hope kind of goes about it. It's the way she taught me, and then I had to go do my own learning. But a language for a language, does that sound fair?
And then I'll help you learn some Undercommon.
Neat.
I'm not teaching you the other two.
That's fine.
Sorry, bud.
Gotta keep something secret.
I'll
So,
work on it.
you, the rest of your watch goes uneventfully. As far as you know, she hasn't tried to sneak back into the tent.
Because I'll be actively watching for her.
Oh, we have the alarm thread too.
Yeah.
It would disappear after 8 hours.
Yeah, but we do it at the start of the watch.
Mm.
Right, but you got interrupted.
So we had to restart.
So dawn comes, and you have a cold breakfast, or you're going to cook something over your fire pit.
Cold breakfast.
Feed and warm the horses up.
We'd probably still have some peaches and cream. Or pears and cream.
Well,
Yeah.
the cream's probably
Well,
done.
no,
by
this
now.
is
No.
the
next
first
morning
day.
it'd be
Yeah.
fine.
This is the same night that
Oh.
you decided not
Yeah,
to stop.
we
feeding.
We
Yeah.
probably
These
would have
peaches.
stuck the cream into the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's nice and
Yeah,
cool,
so we've got.
cold.
Oh yeah, extra cream.
So you know what would be a really cool idea? If made a box or a bag to the plane of ice. Keep food from spoiling. Would be pretty fantastic.
Now you're thinking. If only I cared about meat. Oh well, it'll be useful for you guys.
It'd also keep your veggies cool.
Yeah.
Keep them from spoiling and whatnot. It would help
Like
nonetheless.
a
I
portable root
know.
cellar.
Yeah.
But it would be much more effective.
Except it
meat.
probably would freeze stuff.
Exactly.
So after this
Yeah, we had a deep discussion.
theoretical discussion of planes, you rehitch the horses. And
Yep.
are you all still riding in the wagon and just hauling the other horses behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagon.
Because it's
You've
cold.
got a hitchhiker now.
Yep.
Being bound and gagged.
Ooh, caveat rules.
Continue.
I just want to see what is the exact wording on this spell to see if I can put
That's always
shenanigans.
good.
I could.
He does occasionally shift around in there. He's not shy about kicking people.
no
I'd
more
kick
than
him
10
back.
pounds.
No,
Yes.
but it's like, like stretchy. He goes like does stuff like pushes his legs out to stretch him, and it's right against people. He just doesn't kick.
No, I would push him away.
He just kind of. He's still got that stupid thing in there.
Yeah, but that
Question about
sucks.
the lyre.
Right.
Do I have to do the charisma check every day?
Every time you play it.
Just
Yeah,
every time.
every time you play it. Okay, it is a 10
and
pound.
as
It's
you,
checking.
you'll
No.
be at disadvantage when you're exhausted.
50
Yeah.
pound weight.
Let me know when you do.
That's something.
Yeah.
Isn't too strong, just dexterous.
Yeah.
I would probably just like slide from underneath it. Yep.
So, if you're in the back
Mhm.
with him, okay,
Keeping an eye out.
you're driving the wagons.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally, you catch him. Let's see. Yeah, he's bad at it. Yeah. Occasionally, he's like, and he's shifting and rolling around on the because he's on the floor of the wagon. Essentially, you can't unless you want him to sit.
No.
No.
So he's like curled up in the floor. You catch him like weaseling his way close enough to like try and reach out and touch the case on your back.
I kick him every time.
It doesn't dissuade him from trying
No.
to do it, but he's still like he just wants to get a finger on it. And you pass this next day uneventfully. You pass the farms that you are familiar with. No more bone golems or bone scarecrows. And eventually you come upon the mighty river 2 days after.
Oh
fuck
god,
this place.
the river that kicked our ass.
But the ferry system is still there, right?
That's right.
It's there. You only see the one boat now.
Yeah.
One of them, and it is buried in snow and ice.
That's fine.
The other one is gone, and you see the rope is not across the water currently.
Motherfucker! God,
It does look like the ice covers the bulk of the river, though.
Yeah.
You could try and wagon across it,
I don't trust that.
or you could take the Troll Claw Pass to the mountains. But that's the one that the guy from the town
Can
warned you
I
against.
walk out onto the ice and try and like?
Are you kidding? Before
See
you
how
even
far
walk
you
out
can
there.
go across?
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do you want to be tied down with rope before you go?
I crit fail.
Okay. You make it out about 20 feet and immediately break through the ice.
Shit!
Okay, I just run out there and grab her.
Okay. You're being swept away
Yeah.
under the ice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can swim towards the center of the river where it looks like there are spots where it hasn't completely frozen.
I'll give you
over.
guidance if you go out there.
No, I just, without even thinking, I'd run out there and go get her.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
10.
You join her.
Cool.
We are all going to die in the river.
Alright, so
Motherfucker!
you're still freezing.
Yeah, no, I know.
So I need both of you to make you have Constitution roll with an additional
D4.
D4 resistance. You need a straight con roll.
God damn it.
I'm fine. 19 on the die.
Okay.
I'll run out there.
I just go up to grab her.
So you can actually, with this no fear of drowning, you can swim after her.
Yeah, I swim out to her.
Throw a rope to you?
Yeah.
I'm getting frostbite.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Okay. You instantly receive a level of exhaustion.
I'm
you're-
running out with a rope he has holding the other rope.
And I'm
Okay.
trailing at a
I need
distance.
you to make a dexterity.
And then we die to a river.
Yeah, I'm trailing at a distance enough to pull.
I love how this river is the thing, the bane of our existence.
This river is.
It's really
I
pathetic.
have the rope though. I'm holding onto the rope.
You are holding onto the rope. They are already passing past you. I mean, they have gone. They're probably easily 60 feet downriver from you already. And it is swift moving, so even you're swimming. You can swim to the shore, but you can't catch up to where Kaylin is. You can't swim against the current.
That's fine.
Go to Hope. I'll swim towards
I
you.
don't. I already did.
Now go ahead and just give me a strength roll to see how successful you are at hauling Hope in.
Yeah, I'm fine. Another 19.
I'll
Perfect.
swim.
Yeah, so you manage to get to Hope, and you swim with your breath. You're able to swim against
Yeah,
the current because you can muster your.
and I can breathe. And,
And
what I'm
I'll-
imagining is, it's underwater, right? I would use the conjure item ability. I've done a 3-foot rod, and so I'm pretty much like, not really like swimming. I'm more of on the bottom, just moving against the current, pulling
Okay.
her. As I'm like sinking it into the dirt.
You take 8 points of concussion, or basically fatigue damage.
Fall in the river and.
Cold damage. we'll
Yeah.
I'm
call it.
swimming towards.
Okay, you're
And-
they're past the length of your rope already, and getting further away. Is what I was saying. But I meant to. The river is so fast that they are just whisked.
I thought they're
away.
coming towards me though.
No, they're
No,
going away from.
I'm going away from you. I'm going straight up the.
They're going towards the coast, under
Yeah.
the water, under the ice. He is using a pole right now, so he has stopped moving south, but he is still.
Mhm.
It's pushing almost
Okay.
against the current to get.
Running along the bank.
You can't see where they are in the ice.
Yep.
You can just barely see them in the distance, what you think is their Actually, you can't even see them. They disappeared into the darkness.
Yeah.
Can I
underwater.
get? Is there ice next to me? Can I get on top of the ice?
Go ahead and just give me a dexterity check to get on top, or strength athletics if you want to roll that instead.
14. 16.
Yeah, you're able to climb out of the water using the rope and get it using.
And then
ice
I'll
as
start
leverage.
running along.
The
So
coast.
you're gonna chase after him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. How many rounds has it been?
This will be your. You took damage the second round under,
Yeah.
so this will be coming up on the third round.
Okay. How close do I get us to the coast?
You're at probably 1/4 movement, so you get right up to under the ice at the bank of the river.
What footage am I at?
Well, you're actually pressed up under the ice.
Cool.
It's a very deep.
Right. But so like how I want to get as close as I can to the edge, and then like wedge my stick. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do that. This is round 4 then, right? And that's all I get to do.
3.
3. Okay.
3 more points of damage for holding your breath and freezing.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna magic missile. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles, just to just blow out a hole of ice about big enough for about a person and a half.
Like a fishing, like an ice hole for
Yeah,
fishing.
pretty much, and I'm just blowing it out.
Yeah, so you guys, as you're running along, about 30 feet in front of you, the ice blasts out at the bank of the river, and you see little glowing blue, white.
I would like to imagine it's like the magic missiles from Warcraft, the pink, the violet, and the white. Just
Oh, okay. So yeah, little rainbows.
Is
go
he close to me?
He's probably a good 10 feet in front, or 20 feet in front of you.
Okay.
But you're able to get to where the hole is, and you can see
I'm already pushing
Asher
her out.
trying to get out of it.
Well, I'd be pushing her out before
you're
I
gonna
get
take
out.
one more round of damage
Yeah.
before you get out. 3 more points.
And this is cold damage, so you have this all, right? This is cold?
This is technically drowning damage.
Okay.
Because you, as
Yeah.
soon as you went down there and failed your
Yeah.
your
To hold-
Constitution
to hold
saving
your breath?
throw,
Shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Try and grab him.
Okay.
We're at the bank, so
Yeah,
like
so-
I already push her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically, the 4 of you can
Yeah.
work together to get out. Hope's not unconscious, but she looks bad. She's blue.
I hate this fucking river.
Slash and burn, and just kind of.
No, I'm starting. No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
start-
fucking. Water,
I'm starting
you're cold resistant.
to do prestidigitation to warm
that.
myself
Fuck
up.
that.
Just
Okay, and to get rid of the wet.
Okay.
yeah.
Just carry you to the
Yeah, I get out.
to the carriage.
I finally get out as well. I'm freezing, but then the
Yeah, you need to make another Constitution saving throw by this time.
there it is.
Yeah, the
By the time I get out,
the river almost seems warmer.
Yeah,
by
and then I get out, and then
comparison
the
to
wind
when it's
chill.
outside, the wind chill, the ice,
Yeah.
the wet clothes, you start to freeze. You're gonna take 4 points of cold damage.
that's fine.
Come on.
I'd essentially start like if you were close enough, because prestidigitation is within 10 feet. I just like 1 round me, 1 round you.
Yeah.
By the way, the Lear is still on your back.
Yeah.
So, can we get to shore?
Yeah, you're all kind of
Yeah.
like huddled in the shore. You're about, I'd say, 120 feet away from where your wagon is sitting there with 4 horses.
I just go up. I go up to wherever the wagon is, and
So you start like hauling Hope, and the 2 of you are.
I just picked her up.
Yeah, so the 2 of you are they're gonna have to like help you get there because you are exhausted at this
it's fine.
point.
Would I need to make a strength check to pick them both up,
Pick them both up.
or not so much pick him up as kind of
You
help
can
him
like kind of
along?
like put shoulder. You can't really fireman carry the both of them, but you could like
I
shoulder.
can maybe
Yeah, you could.
be able to.
He's got that.
He's got the
19.
height thing.
He's
yeah,
got
you
the
like
height
giant
strength,
Yeah.
and then also
And the
he's got
ogre
the ogre
gauntlets.
strength.
Yeah, you can pick them both up.
Yeah, basically fireman carry and just haul ass.
I'm
At
gonna
normal
give
speed.
you cat's grace with enhanced ability. So walking on the ice to go back across.
They didn't. No, you never.
We're
got
on the same
across.
side.
Oh,
Back,
okay.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
60
About it.
foot
Yeah.
wide river.
It was
but
like-
they never made it.
My
Let's
bad.
make it across this.
So So the ice is not thick enough to
Yeah.
walk across.
I think we learned our lesson.
So I have bad ideas sometimes.
By the way, when you get back to the carriage, you're still, both of you, you're not taking, you're going to take half cold damage still.
Okay.
Because you're just resistant. You're not immune.
Sit them down immediately. Start the campfire.
So you will both
Ooh.
take 5 points of cold damage this round.
I don't have resistance.
Not at all.
Yeah, so do I take more?
So you
Well,
take,
I don't actually have resistance.
You have,
I'm almost dead.
it's resistance, yeah.
To the
No,
effects.
you said
It's not cold damage
that I did
resistance.
when you gave me when we first got the coat. You said
It's
it
the
wasn't
effects of
resistance to the effects of cold. It just adds a D4.
Yeah, it's advantage.
Oh,
it's,
oh, my bad.
It's not advantage, so, but that's why I'm giving you half damage
Mhm.
in this case.
Is that kid still there? Tied up in the wagon?
Yes,
Okay.
but
Use the word
about this time,
What word?
to light up the thing.
Yeah, that's the first thing you start.
you're both struggling to get back
Mhm.
to the wagon, even with you carrying, you're like trying to load them up and start to warm them up, when all of a sudden the entire area is engulfed in a yellow flame.
Okay. Yeah.
But it doesn't do any damage.
Ah.
It just starts to gently warm the entire area. And then you hear, just at the edge of your sound, chanting.
I really don't know how I feel about her.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
And then the chanting is cut short. The flame disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we're in for today.
Cliffhangers!
Okay.
Oh, man. Well,
Oh.
we have found our door. Rivers.
Yeah.
Tricky, watery graves.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
rivers.
yeah. Fuck winter.
It won't be winter forever. You've only got 2 more months of it. And then it'll start to warm up a little.
So by the time we get back to Waterdeep,
Springtime for Bloodrun.
Fuck winter. Fuck rivers.
Yeah.
I love how the
we
rivers
gonna-
is the thing that's
kicked
our ass.
We're going to go ahead and say goodnight
Bye.
for anybody who watches this in the
Bye.
future. Good night. Wait, turn off.
Nope.
Turn off.